Happy Tuesday, Vibe Tribers. This is Good Vibes Cosentino. I know I'm late, but what else is new? Sorry, guys. I was trying to figure out how this thing works. So Sean actually had to come all the way to my house and then understand and plug everything in so I know how to work it because I do not. So within this, I hope you all had a wonderful work week and a week in general. Since yesterday, last night was pretty awesome just to come on and be able to test things out. So we're still doing that. So you got to keep me updated. Just so you all know, we are on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on, what's the other one called? Twitch, which I always want to call Twitter. I don't really go on Twitter. Hello, Shelby, Dina, Paula, Michelle, Kathleen, Maria, Amanda, Brenda, Ella, and we have Mom tonight also. Hey. So you don't have to scream. They hear you very, very good. No, you're good. Ashley, Jessica, Amy, Krista, Jacqueline, Jennifer. So Sean's just showing Mom how to pin the comments real quick. So if you're new, guys, I am Diana. Go by Good Vibes Cosentino. I'm so sorry I'm late just because we're trying to figure shit out. So I apologize. But within this, I do want to acknowledge, I'm going to talk for a minute because it is super delayed. Remember that on Facebook, it's always delayed. So I'm going to give it some time. As I was saying, Vicky, how you doing? Good afternoon or evening from Australia. Thank you so much for sharing. I do appreciate that. Spread the love, guys. Welcome from Ontario. Jeanette, Corey, Joni, Terry. Whoa, 3 names rhymed. What kind of? Ended all in I's. Mary, welcome. All the names are in order. Estra, how you doing? They're really trying to show their Mom is writing names down, but also John's trying to figure out to show to pin comments. All right, guys. So if you're new, my name is Diana. Do go by Good Vibes Cosentino. As you can tell, I suck at technology, but I'm getting better. I'm getting there. I need to look this way. I'm getting there. So I am a medium. I see your loved ones on the other side, like I see me and you. I do see them in color. If they have a distinctive mark, or if you do in relation, they will show that to me. So if they have a scar in a certain place, a tattoo, a mole, a beauty mark, anything in relation, they will show that to me. Something you may have that you got in reference for them, they will show that to me as well. They will place me in memories that only you and your loved ones would know. And the way that they do that, it's like me being in the corner, like literally right now, how I look in a corner of a room, looking this way in the memory with your loved ones. And as I'm doing that, I zoom around and basically, so I could show you guys a little bit better, explained a little bit better, and the memory when they place that in it. So like, for instance, this photo, I could see that, and I'll try to the best of my ability in detail, describe that to you. So whether it's photos, objects, you name it. Now, sometimes I have to draw and I suck at drawing. So ahead of time, sorry. I'm really, really sorry. But it's for a good cause, I promise you. They also, depending on the energy, they could place me. I say it's a helicopter. I really don't know really what it is. So I say a helicopter to put it into our terms. So as I'm doing this, it's like I'm above with your loved ones, looking down, seeing the memory. And again, it's the same way. It's just depending on the energy and your loved ones and how they like to do this with me. Now, I could taste, see, smell, and hear. So within that, if they smoke, if they like to drink, etc., they will make me go through all feelings and all smells and make me go through crazy things. And I absolutely love it. They also will bring up numbers. I'm never worried about names and numbers. I can go on and on regarding a name that they keep bringing up, and I'm like, no, they're saying this. This is what they're telling me. And you're like, I have no idea. Nope. And I'm so stern on it because your loved ones are in my face like, yes. So within that, I'm never worried about names and numbers. I'll always explain it. This video is always up, and now it's always uploaded everywhere, so you cannot miss it, and you can always go back to it and share it with friends and family if they're not on with you tonight. They also like to bring up things that are currently going on within you and your life right now. So I have symbols for everything, or else I would be here for hours, like hours. So within that, they will give me a symbol of this. When I say that they know what's going on with us right now, that's their way of saying, I see, I know, let's talk about it. So when they give me that this. This is a public forum, and we're on several at platforms at the moment, and I would never something so personal say it on here. But I will dance around the fact so that me and you understand that. Unless you give it the green light for me to okay it in front of everybody. Just so you know, if you're commenting on Facebook, um, since this is public page, other loved ones or friends and families that are connected on your Facebook will say it will show Good Vibes Cosentino, or I'm sorry, it will say so and so is watching Good Vibes Cosentino. I'm already starting to read. I had later sessions during the day today, so I do apologize. And then completely frazzled of all this technology in front of me right now, but I'm getting better at it. With that, Dawn Lehman is the moderator, so please be kind to her. Please be kind. If you're not kind, you gotta go. And I'm really sorry. Do not like to let any Vibe Tribers go at all. I understand people have a shit day, which I completely get. But do not be nasty or kind to her ass off, just like Mom does for me and Sean. So I do appreciate it. Just be nice. Be nice. It's nothing but love here. And with that, I can't tell you what's going to come out of not only my mouth, but Mom's mouth and your loved ones. So it's 18 and over. And with that, all names are randomly chosen. You don't need to hear yourself. I can't hear myself either, Mom. I don't have a head. They can hear you. This is gonna be real fun. That's for the podcast, Mom. It's for the podcast.
Well, now I'm silent.
You're not silenced. They can hear you just as much as they can hear me. Then nothing is silenced. Huh? They hear me through this and the computers.
Oh, so your microphone works and mine was shut off. Okay.
Sean shut it off. Now he's about to turn it on. Heads up, everybody. She's got a mic now. That's going to be. She's got a mic.
Hello. Can they hear me?
She's so excited now. Can they hear me? Okay. Okay. All right. And I'm also able to pin comments. So that's what Sean was, that's why I'm just chit chatting for a moment. Besides Dawn Lehman being my moderator, I do drink my coffee and I smoke my vape. That's only nicotine. It's only nicotine. There's nothing else in it. So leave me the hell alone. And with that, that is the way that I like to read. Names are randomly chosen. So I just ask if you have friends and family that are involved, they can come up with you as well. It's always, when friends and family are involved, it's so much easier. That way you can forget a date or there's a photo of something or even a memory because you're put on the spot, and I completely get that and understand that. So within that, I love when friends and family are involved. Just make sure you go into cap locks. And I know that within cap locks, thank you, Jackie, for sharing. I know within cap locks, I know that you are all together. It helps me that way, okay? Especially with the validations going back and forth. And just so you all know, all stars, not that I can see it at this moment, but I saw yesterday of me and Sean testing everything that you guys sent stars. I thank you so much in advance. So within the star factor, I do want to acknowledge all stars are donated to Rage Against Addiction. And I say this every live. Last year we did, I said from the beginning to mid-September, October that I was going to donate and match. But what I really did was took, because Facebook pushed me to do the stars. So what I did was from March to December, added it all up, and we donated $4,640 and some change. And this year I'm going from all the way to January to December, the entire year. Would you say?
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
I can't like.
What do you mean,
I can't like write a comment on that.
It should say post comment at the bottom. I can't get up and show you. Let me look through your glasses. I might be able to look through her glasses. Hold on. So I am stuffed up. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
No.
Did I fill this yet? I'm making sure it gets in. Oh, Danielle, I know. I just read about that. All prayers go to Texas. I feel like it's every other day. It's something. This is horrific. I read an article that it said 14
That was terrible. Texas.
today.
Oh, no.
Today,
Kids, all kids.
children
One teacher.
and one teacher.
Fucking horrible.
I all my prayers and condolences go to the family. There's nothing I can say. And that's another thing, guys. Look, I can't give anybody closure. Nobody can give me closure. A little bit of peace is what I can give you. So just so you know that I'm not the type of medium to bullshit. I also do not do cards. So I do scribble. Sometimes I don't. Just like whatever I feel like doing. I do have my book, thanks to Jane Hare. And this is just my live book. All right, so let's get started. And Moms for the first night is gonna call it in the podcast room, but you guys can't see that sign that I spent $200 on that you can't see. David's gonna hang it up. Oh, they. Why are you? We need to put your camera on you. She's doing sexy voices, so heads up, everybody. Daniel Watson. And if you see me look at her, because really she's now across from me, it's going to be really difficult for me to, it's going to be really difficult for me to hear names. So just make sure you, Daniel Watson, you are first for tonight. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming on and joining this shit show, but it's a good shit show. Let's make memories, share memories, and let's have a good time. Daniel Watson. I'm going to call the names 3 times, but then I have to move up. Daniel Watson. She's really enjoying this mic. I'm like so far away from this mic, and you're like really making love to it. If you're my song. You are Jen Jackson. You're added, hun. Oh, I agree. Susan, 100%. I agree.
I went to Walmart today.
Yeah, well, you gotta strap up. Happy birthday, Jackie! Since I won't be on tomorrow, happy birthday. Don't worry about stars. It's okay. Like I said, it's no need for that. Mama needs a mic now. She has the mic. Are you kidding me?
Dildo.
Would that help me?
Not that I know what a dildo.
Yeah, okay. We all know she knows what one looks like.
All right.
All right. Daniel's not answering. Oh, Toots is on. It's a party in the Good Vibes studio. Love you, hon. They're asking for Toots. They're asking. Sorry, guys. They're asking for you.
Scream. I'm right here.
How you doing? Okay, next name, Mom.
Okay. Deborah Salmon.
Sorry, I can't help this. I need a camera on your camera's right there. Oh, I can't wait for her to be on camera with this. She's really feeling it. She feels like she's on a radio station.
I feel like Howard Stern. You're in real trouble, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
What did I say? Deborah Salmon.
David said he'll make a sneak peek later. Deborah Salmons? I don't know. The lighting on here is making this look dark. I don't even have makeup on. Where are you at?
How many people are on it?
262. With your sexy ass voice. Deborah Watson. Dawn, can you see Deborah Watson at all? Oh,
Deborah Salmon.
Oh, Deborah Salmons. Deborah Salmons. My bad. The face she's making too. I'm turning around for a minute.
Oh, you did.
Just for a second. Look how beautiful she is.
Okay, fuck off.
All right, I tried. She's going. See, it makes it look orange.
You kind of go.
No, we're not picking from only Facebook. Anybody that comes up and you come in and you say hello once, that's it.
Even
Any
porn
names.
sites. If you want, it's cool.
Don't start that shit. I don't need that. I've never heard her be calm in my life. This is true. You've never been calm like that, ever. What was the name, Mommy?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, well, say a name.
Melanie Farley. Melanie Farley.
Melanie Farley. Oh, there's Deborah Simmons.
There's Deborah.
Okay. Salmon. Sorry.
Nice.
I did it.
Deborah Salmon.
All right, Miss Deborah, thank you for holding on. I do appreciate it. She's really enjoying this. I cannot wait to get you on.
Melanie.
Remember that you said that, okay? Can you write it down? Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right, Miss Deborah. So I start just by writing your name. I don't know if you can see shit because I don't know where I'm at anymore. And then I start from there, okay? Welcome to the Vibe Tribe, guys. If you're new and you're on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow to GoodVibes Cosentino, okay? We also have a private page, which Dawn will keep posting as she goes. All right, Miss Deborah. Okay, so there's two things. So first I do need to oh, I don't mean to call you Salmon either. I'm sorry. My last name, my maiden. No, she said it right. Mom said it right. But my maiden last name was Durespinus, so I used to call it Durespenis all the time. And in the 6th grade yearbook, it was under Diana the Best Penis. Yeah, but still.
Call her Debbie now. Debbie.
You're on. You're too much. You're annoying as shit. This is so funny.
Dawn, you have to block people. I don't have to.
Yes, Melanie, you're next. You're next, Doug. Okay, so there is a female figure that is coming in. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I need to acknowledge. So within the female figure that is stepping forward, it does feel like a maternal figure feeling. There is something with the side of my head that is bothering me, but there's 2 males and a female. I will close my eyes, guys, and I will stutter. I do apologize for that. It's just because they communicate over me. So I do apologize. I didn't even mention that. But within this, I do have to acknowledge the right side of my head is bothering me really bad. Also, I have this taste in my mouth. When I have a certain taste in my mouth, that makes me nauseous almost. That is my symbol of a blood disorder. It's a mixture of 2 things, though. So I keep hearing 2 things. So 2 different illnesses in what? Hold on. Okay, there's also a name Lynn, like Linda, Laura. It's 1 syllable with an L, whether that's our immediate family living or our loved ones that are on the other side. Just hold it. I'm not worried about it. Also, I keep hearing July. July could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with July. I have to be honest, though, with you, with the blood disorder, I cannot dismiss this the way it's making me feel. Also, move in. I keep seeing a maternal figure that I moved in, like they moved in, like I'm taken care of. So when I pace back and forth, that's my symbol that I took care of. I actually like still see it. It feels very fresh. And it's not just this. It's within like right now of things that are going on within your life as well. Good night, Sandra. You too, love. Doing good, David. Thank you so much. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hold on. There's something with sibling also. Sibling. There's an M.
Mom died in July.
Okay. So thank you for validating, Mom. I do appreciate it. I'm very sorry ahead of time for everybody's losses. I do need to acknowledge, though, that Mom is like stepping forward and she's super strong. There's 2 different things that go on with Mom, okay? 2 different things. So my head is bothering me, which again is just a symbol of mine that comes to a blood disorder, something that's not supposed to be in my bloodstream at all. Then I get to it and I come more towards her, and there's something about moved in with, moved, like she won't stop with this, and it's like so fresh. I can't let it go, and that's a common thing with me. Can't let it go. Can't let it go. I'm not worried about it, but there's a reason for this. Because I see you pacing back and forth, which means you took care of me physically, mentally, or financially. Not just mentally, because we all take care of everybody mentally, but there's more that's getting pushed my way. Hey, Beth, Haley, welcome. Um, there's an Anne. So it could be Anna or Anne. I only hear the beginning of Anne. Sounds like. When I don't get a straight name and it sounds like, no, my head, something's going on with my head. This is not okay. This is not okay. You lived with her. Thank you for validating that.
I wish I could make them up there. How can I?
We'll fix that for you.
I can't do a freaking thing from here.
Sean was able to do that, but keep that up. Keep that up. Okay, so thank you for validating that you lived with her, because it's like in my face that she keeps doing that. Remember when I said I go through memories and I see things? So she kept making me do this as I'm going back and forth with you. There's many things of your relationship with mom that she's bringing up. And she's making me stuffed up too, and I apologize. Within you taking care of, it's okay, within you taking care of me, there are certain things. First of all, I'm not an easy individual. Did she have somebody around or her ever? Annie. Okay, so grandma was Annie. Thank you for validating that. There is a stroke motion, so usually they affect the left side of my head when it's a stroke, an aneurysm, or a blood clot. But right now my arm is starting to bother me really bad. So it's this side that's being affected, my left side. So I don't want to dismiss this either as I'm going into this. Okay, the 17th I just heard, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 17th. I do not want to dismiss this, but I got to go into our relationship because she's like, you got to tell her, you got to tell her. So within you and mom's relationship, it was very rocky, especially towards the end, because I was not right here. She's like, I was not right here. She's very upbeat, and I need you to know that. Not only upbeat, but I have this, like I'm able to, I know my right knee was really bad. So within my right leg, I could not move properly. So she's doing this. She's doing like a little kick dance with me, like a shuffle. My dad had a stroke but recovered. Thank you for validating that as well. It's just her way of saying, I see, I know, and we're talking about it. And it's important because I feel like this is all you have. You know what I mean? Like, this is all you have. The 14th. Did I say the 14th? Because she's yelling the 14th. Good evening, Shirley. The 14th is a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 14th, but I do need to acknowledge this as well. Welcome, Miranda. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe, girly. Okay, hold on. She keeps showing me, like, she keeps showing me, you know, when people have, like, obviously the reading glasses and then they have the ends to the reading glasses. One of them keeps flashing that, but they're like smaller beads. Yeah, I heard that too. Smaller beads, like different colors. They almost look like tiny little pebble rocks. So whether somebody had this or it's around you at this moment in time, doesn't have to be right now, something you may have, but I can't dismiss it because I am in the home. You and mom lived together, and that we shared very special times. You took me everywhere. And I wasn't always easy. She made me laugh because of how hard this was. The glasses, I'm not worried about it. We can go back. Welcome, Marissa. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. Welcome, Brandy, if it's your second time. Welcome. So I do want to
my mother had
Okay. Oh, okay. So if you said you don't know, that's probably to the 17th, I'm assuming. Just hold on to it. Names and dates, I'm not worried about. Okay, I promise you. Um, welcome if you're back, Suze. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. Okay. She's she wants me to talk about right now though. Why is it like I heard Robert? That could be Rob, Robert, Robbie, Bob. I'm not worried about it, but there is a male individual that I'm like this.
I don't know.
I'm not worried about don't worry about dates. Don't get stuck on that. You can come back later and comment to validate later. Okay, you're put on the spot. I'm never worried about it. I promise you. Okay. Um, so right now she wants to talk about what's going on within you right now. Um, there's a lot of movement going on, but it's like hard. So health, there's a check with you. Not only health, but there's also movement going on, and so she keeps showing me so many things. There's a bulky dresser that I keep seeing, and on this bulky dresser, so this dresser that she keeps showing me, don't hate me for this. It's like a darker wood. Picture like from the 90s, that type of furniture that we can never get anymore. It's almost as if it's a hutch though, because I can feel it's not just the dresser because it. Hold on, give me a second, please. Sorry, your mom's going fast. Give me a second. Um,
You know what's writing everything you said on my phone?
that's weird. That's good though. Hold on, there's a dark wood dresser that I cannot let go of, and I can feel there's markings on the dresser as I'm going through this. There's something on that dresser originally that I want to open. All right, so I'm gonna draw another thing that you're gonna hate me for, but I can't. She's so visual. I'm so sorry. Um, so picture like a compact mirror like that, but it's actually square and it's gold. Hold on, it's gold. It has because I can feel it. So when I'm able to feel it, it's got some markings on it, and I'll draw not perfectly the markings. I'll just give you like the waves of what it looks like and feels. I should say feels like. But in this box, I can open it. There's a special opening that goes to this. So it is gold. This is older. As where am I looking at? It is older as well. So pretend this is a gold box. Um, the squigglies is where I can feel it. Now it looks much better, obviously in person. But she keeps talking about this gold small box, and it looks like a jewelry box. It's very small. It's not big. It's probably like seriously like that. It is not big at all. She keeps focusing and zoning in, and it's not just through her, it's from grandma as well, which I don't want to call grandma. I want to call her something else, whether that was Nana, Mima, Meme. There's something different about her name that I want to call her in particularly. And I'm not worried about the object. I want you to hold on to it though, because it is important. She also keeps saying happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. So somebody's birthday just passed or is about to come up. Um, and it has to be within like a month time span because I am picky as shit when I read, but they're giving me that happy motion, whether that's a loved one that's no longer in the physical world or our loved one that's in the meat that is currently within our family. So I do not want to dismiss this at all either. Richard, no problem. We'll be on Friday. Don't worry. We got you. Welcome, welcome. Yuma. Yuma. Thank you. Thank you. Yuma.
That's a good call.
Yep. I knew it was not it wasn't, every time because when I revert back to grandmother, she's like nope, nope, say it, say it, say it. So that's why I had to do that. What and please hold this gold like it's from grandma to mom. So I just want you to hold on to this. And again, I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure I make this very clear to you. Um, I'm also going into your house right now, and there's things going on. Remember, I talked about a relationship that feels very tight. It's like there's one side of the hallway empty, and then the other side of the hallway is me, meaning you. So she is bringing this up as a factor as well. Like you devoted your whole life um, to work, to assisting me, your father. Like you were always the one to take care of, and you're still doing that. There are certain things within your health, though, that I want to make sure that you check out. Did you just make an appointment, or do you need to make an appointment because she's yelling at me over that?
German grandma. German, I guess that's
Yeah,
what they
you,
call her.
my German grandma.
Oh, cool. How do you
And I
pronounce
know
it?
grandma in one language is Oma also. Sorry, mom's really in your business right now. So like within here now, there is change going on as well. And that's why I said clear house, like not clean house, but clear house because there's change going on. So not just within a relationship, and it doesn't always have to be with relationship meaning marriage. It could be a spouse, it could be within children. There's something very tight um, that needs repairing. I do taste alcohol also, so I don't know who likes to drink or was an alcoholic, but I do taste that as well. That's more within. Good evening. Good evening. So just hold that for me and just know that there's zoning and you need to make an appointment is right. Deborah, seriously, I'm getting yelled at as if I'm you. You have to make this appointment because your blood pressure and your I can't say it reading cholesterol. Jesus,
Cholesterol.
can't say shit reading ever. Yeah.
Where did it come
It's
from?
it keeps doing this. It keeps going up and down, and it's making me have like vertigo feeling. Good night, Sharon. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Welcome.
Dad drank.
Dad drank. Okay, thank you for validating that. Only because I was tasting it, so I just wanted to make sure that I got that out. And again, speaking about relationship, right? Mom kept bringing this up, and having mom and dad like, oh, let's keep him to the one end of the hallway, her to the end of the hallway, even though they were like this, split. There was a lot that you went through as a child, not just here. There's trauma. I'm not going to speak about this right now, but there is childhood trauma that your mom is bringing up. Going, I needed to listen louder.
Vertigo.
You do have vertigo. See, this is due to.
I had that. That was terrible.
I always have it because I'm deaf. It's terrible. Um, this is due to the blood pressure and everything's going like this. Um, just hold on to this, make an appointment, and it's her way of showing I'm watching, I'm paying attention. Also, I don't want to let go of that dresser because that's going to drive me insane. And it's not you, and it's not your loved ones. It's the way that they show me things so clearly of what's on that dresser, and it's gold, it's small gold, and it's square, okay. And I can feel it, like engraved it's engraved, so I just want you to hold on to that. Hey, Zamaria, Jenna, welcome. Marla, Kim. So I do thank you so very much for allowing me to read you. Go back to this. Don't forget about the happy birthday motion within the family. Don't go four cousins out. Anybody that I read, stick within the family. Okay, I don't want to go so far out. Welcome, Kathleen, to the Vibe Tribe. If it's your first time, welcome. So I thank you, Miss Deborah, so very much. And I'm not going to go into your personal life, especially when she's doing this of trauma that she keeps showing me as I was younger, that relate over to even my adult life. But she's validating. I see, I know, and there's a lot to discuss over this. So I just want you to know that. And I thank you so very much for allowing me to read you and your family.
I think I know what you're talking about. But my sister took everything from my parents' house. That's shitty.
I'm so sorry. And that could be why she's so stern on this because if Oma's to mom, it should have been in your hands. It should have been in grandchildren's hands. It's not just stopped within 3 generations, because I believe it was before even
Stop
Oma.
begging for reading. That's not how it works.
Yep, just thanks, Susan. So, Miss Deborah, I thank you so much. I really do. You were awesome, and thank you for allowing me to read you and your beautiful mother and grandma, Oma. So thank you very much. All right, let's go. Let's get it on the
Okay.
board, guys.
What was Melanie Farley?
Melanie Farley. I let moms talk sexy into the mic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for reading me. And yes, it's a lot of trauma she put me through. Yes, that's why I didn't want to go fully into it, because she was like, this is not the time or place. Considering all individuals that are on watching this at this point, but she wanted to acknowledge this to you. Seriously, she had to acknowledge so when we pass, we see everything. From the moment we open our eyes as babies to the moment we close our eyes in our last breath, we see the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. And so she was validating certain things that came up that she showed me clip wise, and so I want to make sure that I got that out to you. So you're very welcome, and thank you for being part of the Vibe Tribe. If you're not, make sure you hit like and follow. Okay, we twice a week. I'm at this twice a week. All right, and Melanie Farley. Sorry, I'm like Farley, even though I look far. Share out, guys. Make sure if you're on Twitch, share out. If you're on YouTube, if you can share YouTube, I don't know how to do that. If you can, share that out. Just get out the word, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, Miss Mel. Good night, Miss Karen. Welcome, Renee. Lori, Tiff, welcome. All right, so I gotta write it. Alexandria, welcome.
So excited.
I'm excited for you. I forgave her knowing I was the third child of 4 and she was only 22. She said no excuse. No excuse. No, no, no. I should not have passed you over to her. And so that's what's going on. That's why grandmother's in the front. Also, there's a male here that I pushed to the side that I just wanted you to understand as I did that. I'm not going to say any more. But there are certain things I wanted you to know. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Sharing's caring. Remember, it's no donations, only love.
Unless it's an STD, then it's not.
Oh yeah, no, I don't need that.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing's caring, but not an STD. No, we don't need that.
No.
No, we don't need that. Welcome, Audrey Song Carter. It's YouTube. See how it says the symbol? Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, so Mel, thank you so much for hanging on. I do appreciate it.
Melanie.
Hold on, I keep hearing Mel. I keep hearing Mel. Thank you, Miss Deborah, so much. Thank you. That's why I danced around the fact with you, okay? But she showed. Mel. Mel Lee. Sorry, excuse me. I have loved ones that are referencing your name differently. When they do that, I have
That's
to.
A nickname for me.
Thank you for validating that. I have to continue to do that.
I will speak for
Melanie. You'll speak for her.
Well, yeah.
Didn't help me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will play her. I will be Melanie.
Okay.
Melanie.
Hang on, guys. I'll do as much as I can. Look, we're having a good time. We're enjoying the new setup. We're getting stuff ready, figuring shit out. We got it. We got this as a tribe. Okay.
All right. His daughter's on here too. Haley DeShane isn't. Okay. So
Haley, if you, yeah, Haley, you can go in caps too. So that way, you guys can go together. And we know that you're together, and that's awesome. That's exactly what I like. Thank you, Miss April, for saying that. I do appreciate it. I feel like I have to like speed right through everything. So there is I feel like there's two males that are standing in front of me at the moment. Give me 1 second, please. I do have a father figure feeling. Now, when I say a father figure feeling, it doesn't always have to be a dad. It could be somebody I looked up to like a father. Sometimes people are raised by their uncles or and I'll shake my head as I say things too, like, nope, they're saying something different. Or even a grandparent, but I have to acknowledge there's a younger soul when I feel like my what happens is with younger souls, it'll feel like I got sucker punched in my gut. As I lost my brother, so I know this feeling of a younger soul that is coming through. So I don't want to dismiss them at all. I do keep hearing April, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the month of April. Keep that immediate family that is living or loved ones that are on the other side. It's okay if you don't know. I'm not worried about it. I keep hearing the 19, 19, 19. So 19 is very loud. When they make 19 bold, so when 19, like when they highlight it,
Oh, I lost my phone on the side. Well, pregnant. She's I don't have my parents.
I'm so sorry, Mel. I do need you to to know that he is coming through. So whether we have a miscarriage, abortion, or stillbirth, that umbilical cord never goes away. Okay, so I do need to acknowledge that your baby boy is still around, and he's actually an older soul, so they communicate. But the 19, okay, so it's highlighted. When they highlight a number, I have to go through this with you, and it can be a pain, but it's for good for later on for you. So that could be the 19th, a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 19th. That could be January 9th. Sometimes I have to split it, and I don't like always splitting it. That could be 19 years ago, 19 years old, 2019. There's something that I cannot dismiss with the 19, 19. Okay, so I just want to make sure I have this very clear. Um, and I'm not worried. Hold
There are
on to it.
numerous things that occur in April.
There are numerous things that occur in April. Okay, so we have birthdays, death dates, anniversaries. Um, Hold on a second. I Dan. Date. Okay, hold on. So when my lower lobe starts to bother me, there's something going on within my head, especially lack of.
January 9th is my oldest daughter's birthday.
Thank you for validating that.
All of them April. LOL.
Got it. So that means I have to go to your daughter. There's a reason that they're sticking to your daughter.
My boyfriend went into the hospital January 19th.
And never came home. This is where I'm getting at with you. This is why I have to stay within this. So it's regarding your daughter and him. As I'm going to this, he is a younger soul. Do you see where I'm getting at? He's a younger soul. I have to get into this. My heart is like this, right? Like I feel like I'm having an anxiety attack. The next thing I know, it's like everything is code. Everything is chaotic, very chaotic. I just heard the name Dan. You don't have to place it with him, but I do need to get it out that I keep hearing Dan, 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 like over and over again, just like I kept saying Melly Mel or Mel. He was to grow up. Of course, they never want to grow up, ever. But no, it was like anxiety attack. So as I sorry, because he's making it very heavy for me. Um, as I'm going through this, I do need to acknowledge you pushed and pushed for me to go. Um, But he's saying 2 days. There was 2 days in between something that's not.
My oldest daughter works with two men, both named Dan.
Okay, we can hold
Dan
that.
from the gas station.
Oh.
Sorry for your loss. You don't need comments up there. You have to see what's going on.
What? My oldest daughter works with two men. Dan from the gas station. Mom. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure that I. Oh, my head is bad. So I need to acknowledge that when I feel. Yes, correct. So, but I was confused because your daughter said, Dan from the gas station, mom, like question mark. I guess you got it was delayed. Could have been delayed on my end. So I do apologize. It's just something in general that I have to acknowledge as I go through things within you guys. Okay. Um, but there's more to it because there's more. There's a lot of I gotta be honest, there's like sorries on this end. When somebody's apologizing, there's a lot going through my body with the younger soul that I don't want to dismiss. That I feel like loopy. When I feel loopy, there's things that I did. I do readings in here every day, bro.
Make sure you stay healed. Oh, you can make yourself better.
Yeah, it's your side. Hold on. He's talking very fast. Hold on a second. Yeah, he when his lips are moving, he's lying because he's still like that. Like he's still I know you said he never want to grow up, but he really did he really doesn't. Also, they're congratulating your daughter. Congratulations to your daughter. So her birthday in January, they're congratulating. Um, I'm taking a step up on that ladder, which means that whether that's within schooling or work, there's something I'm taking a step up in, and I'm like nervous to take the step, so I keep doing this. But I'm getting congratulated, so I do want to acknowledge that within the family itself. There is a female figure that is taking over completely. I'm very sorry for this, but she's taking over, and she's like, "Let's get this straight." So like, she's the one that wants to now control the whole thing. Um, it's not just doing online classes. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. That's all I need. Welcome, Brian from the Bronx. Your mom is like, no. Let's get everybody cleared out. Let me start over with this. And like she's taking over completely. So like how Brian said he's from the Bronx. So we're from Long Island. And so within this, like your mom has this role, like we gotta take over. We know who this is. Perfect. And so as I'm going through it, right, Haley, she's like, no, move this away, move him aside. We don't need to talk about him. She said that you talked about who didn't want to grow up. This was an ongoing thing forever, and oh my god, like she's done. So when this came up, she's laughing with me. Sorry, when you see my dimple go, oh, even though you can't because I'm faced a different way, that means that they're making me laugh. So she's got a great personality. And within this, she's gonna make my voice start to crack a little bit, and I do apologize for this, but I know she keeps grabbing my throat. She said, I'm sorry, she said he doesn't shut the fuck up. That's what she keeps saying. She goes, he won't shut the fuck up. He won't shut the fuck up. And she's got these like eyes that she's like, and not only that, her hair, I have to tell you, her hair, because she told me like to put my hair, she doesn't like my hair this way. She doesn't have a problem telling me at all. She said it needs to be cut and colored. But as I'm going into this, right, her hair though is darker, and I normally have this like reddish tint to it. She goes, it's like that. It's like that. And she keeps doing this. She's very, very proud and modest. Um, she's a beautiful woman. And I miss the shit out of her because I could be like, what do you think about this? And she's like, that is ugly. Take that off. Take that off. That looks terrible on you. That would look beautiful on you. Like she has no problem doing this. She is the glue to your family. She is, and she still is, and that's important for both of you to know. Your whole family. Welcome if you're new, Lisa. Welcome, welcome to the Vibe Tribe family. She's, well, we would say she's a pisser. She's really, really funny.
Fucking pisser.
She always said how it was. Exactly. On point. On point. Um, she she does have me. Okay, so I do gotta go into this for a moment. So when they make me sit or stand up like straight, that is my symbol that somebody has a different type of job, whether that's I'm a firefighter, a police officer, um, an EMT, a lawyer, a doctor, something with courts, like a different type of job. She does keep bringing that on, not so much her, because she goes, "Oh yeah, me firefighter, like me being a firefighter," and then joking about it. Because she's petite, she's very petite. Not that petite people cannot be a firefighter. Let me tell you right now. Welcome from Australia, Joe. Welcome. Um, she's very like, that's my baby, like my baby, my baby. So I know that we have somebody's the baby of the family, and she's not afraid to say it at all, at all. What happened with Dan with the gas station? Sorry, hold on.
My father was a volunteer fireman.
Thank you for perfect. Thank you for validating that. Speaking of that, I was like pulling on my shirt for that reason. Haley Bug. Thank you for validating that. I do appreciate it. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's exactly what I needed because she's like going into that motion. She's like, he's a pain in the ass. He's a pain in the ass. Have a wonderful day. Good evening. Good night to you too, Amanda. Come back Friday, okay? She's awesome.
Yeah. Haley was her favorite.
Oh, Haley, that's why she's on your ass about certain things right now. So, but congratulating within. So I am congratulating with the schooling with, that's your sister, correct? The schooling with the sister. Yes. Who wears scrubs to work? Because she has me looking down, and so when I look down and I see a certain shoe, that may sound weird. That is my symbol that somebody wears scrubs to work or wants to. So I do need to get that in, whether that's a vet, a nurse, or even somebody that's a janitor in a works at a front office that you need to wear scrubs, or somebody that wears scrubs that she's not stopping with. I'm going really deep into that.
And Melanie's with my two best friends.
Got it. Good night, Mary. Good night, Emily. See you Tuesday. See you Friday, okay? Tuesday. See you Friday. They worked in the hospital. Awesome. They work in a hospital. Thank you for validating that. Thank you. Welcome from Australia, Joe. Welcome. So she's just guiding me towards these things. She also goes, what happened to my rings? What happened to my rings? So when they yank on my rings, also my youngest daughter, look at all of you are wearing scrubs. Awesome. That's her way of saying, I see, I know, and I'm watching your accomplishments. Even though there's always one out of the crowd. She keeps going, there's one out of that crowd. There's one out of that crowd that's taking their sweet time. Taking their sweet time.
Papa has your ring.
Hold on a second.
Haley said Papa has your ring. Did you say something about who has my ring?
Okay. Hey Karen, welcome. Anna, welcome. So within my rings, he does know where they need to go. Okay, he does know what needs to be done. She does also think for, well, like a lot of things are guarded with him. But she keeps showing me like one of those cases that you can put Oh, sorry.
Like a shadow box.
Yeah, thank you. A shadow box. I was looking at mine for that reason. Um, within a shadow box, she keeps showing me a shadow box, and there's so many important things in the shadow box, but it's at Papa's, like where Papa is. Not only that, it's getting smaller. So she goes, starting to lose it a little bit here, isn't he? Starting to lose it a little bit here, huh? Even though he doesn't want to admit it. There are certain things that it's like, okay, we're just going over there to make sure that you ate, and I'm gonna make dinner for you, which she calls supper also. That's something my grandmother would say. I know it's from all the. I gotta get the AC vent. I don't even hear it. God, nobody's gonna hear it. David will come in to make his appearance and be like,
Poor
"Fuck."
David. He's even up my fault.
So my sister and I go and help care for him. Okay, and she goes, you like sneak, like you act like you don't though. So because if you do, it will like push him. Like I don't need your help, she says, and she goes, you know your father all too well. You guys know him all too well because if he went there knowing that you guys.
Dinner, clean the house, and make sure he has his meds. Oh, could you come live with me too?
Yeah, really. That she thanks you for taking care of him, and he's very comfortable being home. Like I know it's a decision of like should we have him have care in a facility or should we keep him home comfortable. They thank you for that. Also, she goes, your father, he sets himself up for everything, including me. So there's so much.
And brother teacher.
Perfect. We all chip in. We all chip in. I have to tell you though, your brother is like your mom is like your brother, your brother, your brother. Like he is like the baby, my baby boy. Can do no wrong. Um, wink, wink. Yeah, that's why I know. And they do show me Sean. My dad has Parkinson's, diabetes, and heart disease. And so when I was saying to you my neck earlier, also my chest, I didn't get to the diabetes. That is what was with dad. So I didn't get that far just yet, but I wanted to make sure I got that out so I could describe that to you and validate. That's exactly it. That's her baby. Yes, that's her baby. Um, welcome, Flex, if you're new. Welcome. Welcome, Roseanne from YouTube. Welcome, guys. Okay, so also, she has me by water. So she keeps having me by water, and she's going more into this. Um, sorry, because I feel a breeze. So there's something in relation to water, and it's not a pool. It's more so like it feels like the beach. To be honest with you, there's something significant towards the beach. Is somebody going on vacation to Florida, or nope, it is Florida. There's somebody in the family is going to Florida, or because at first I thought it was your brother, but I'm looking down and it's one of the females. There's something connecting me to Disney because she keeps showing me the ears, the hat with the ears, even though you might not buy it. That's what she's showing me. Um, she loves to spoil. I love to spoil my kids and my grandchildren. She also shows me new life within the family. So new life is a new loved one that came into the family. It doesn't always have to be a baby to make. Just so I don't want to scare the shit out of anybody. But I do see new life in. So that's a new relationship that she does approve on. She approves on this relationship. I just heard Chris, which can be short for Christopher. But just hold this for me, okay? I want to make sure that I get that out right to you. Who's Ricky? Can you explain who Ricky is so I can tell you? Because I'm very honest. I'll say yes or no right off the bat. If Ricky is a new relationship, I need to stay with that. But there's a Chris attached that I don't want to dismiss with, okay? And that could be. Chris is your cousin. Thank you for validating who Chris is for me. Um, Haley, who's Ricky? So like I call my husband Toots. She just called me Toots. So Haley, I was gonna say Haley, who's Ricky Toots? That's what I was gonna say. Hi Terry, welcome. Hillary. Sorry, it's a little delayed on my end, so I can't see anything just yet.
I like the purple box.
Yeah, that's fine. You can't tell it says Good Vibes Cosentino
Why
on the
did you
thing.
fucking move it?
Well, David's
Oh, it's
moving.
yeah,
David's moving it up here.
This is the bright flower.
Yeah, you can't tell it. He is my cousin. He must. Hold on.
Sent home on hospital.
Very sick. Hit her sister's son. I think he is in. Okay, I see. Hey, Richard, welcome.
Florida.
Laurice already ahead of you.
Florida.
Okay, that makes sense, and thank you for validating that. It's her way of watching, protecting, and guiding. But there's more to it. Somebody is going on vacation, not just with an illness that I need to acknowledge. She keeps yelling September, not saying that it's in September because the vacation feels much sooner to me. But there's something in September, birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant coming up as well. But I want to hold that. She also just said the 29th. Don't put September 29th. You can if you want, but don't. Keep the 29th separate within the immediate family. She's bringing up a lot of loved ones in the family to be like, I'm watching, because I'm the glue. I'm the glue. Nobody's gonna, nobody's ever gonna ever say anything different. I thank you so very much. My grandson's birthday is in September 10th. Awesome. Thanks, Taylor. Um, that's perfect. Again, her validating great grandchildren, great grandchildren. She wants to make sure she taps on every single one of you. And there's a reason for that. And so when you come back to this, just re-listen. The both of you did an amazing job, and I can't thank you enough for allowing me to read your mom. Also, I didn't get to Dan, the gas station guy, but she's like joking over him, so I wanted to laugh. But there's something within this of communication that she was like, finally got you out of your cell a little bit, and then something occurs. But thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mel. And Haley, thank you so much for helping Ma. I do appreciate that as well. Welcome, Jennifer from YouTube. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. I didn't drink my coffee. Haley, you're so very welcome. Thank you. One of the Dans was saying things. Hold on, here we go. This is what I needed. One of the Dans was saying things were going to happen between him and my daughter. So this is
Spreading
why.
lies. Oh, he's spreading lies.
Okay. You can like your mother goes more like saying that she's spreading her legs. Your mom has no filter at all, and she goes, "Don't worry, took care of, took care of." So
Kelly, she said hello.
you don't have to question anything when it comes to that at all, at all.
Say hi.
Oh, Kelly, hi. I say it. I see you. Um, yeah, he's a creep. He is a creep.
No, he was saying it was gonna happen.
No. More like spreading legs. That's what I'm saying. No. Nothing is going to happen. He's already taken care of. Just so it's already getting taken care of. Already. Will do. And just know within this, there's something that you're gonna hear on the same date that's very close to her. Whether it's her birthday or death date, because she's giving me this symbol, which means it's close. So her birthday or death date is close to a loved one in the family. And I'll give you an example. My brother passed on July 30th. My birthday's August 25th, so it's within that month time span. Or it could be when a loved one passes the same month as their birthday month. I just like to make that very clear. Come back to it later. but it's just a validation so you know I'm handling him. I'm handling him. And she's got her hands up, and I don't like to point at people, so I'm not pointing. Will do. Oh, Vicky, I took the polish off. I'm letting them breathe. Oh,
Wow.
her and
Oh my
my
God. She lost her mom and her boyfriend.
yeah, the one that didn't listen and grow up. That's why she's like, yeah, he's still like this. She's doing that, but she does have him, and she still protects over him as well, because he still finds trouble. And they're laughing though. But I thank you very good. I wanted to make sure I got that out. Thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome if you're coming in. Hey Charlene, I hope you're doing good. Mel, love never dies. That's exactly why I have that quote everywhere. That's why I put it on shirts. Love never dies. And I thank you again. You guys, by me, as I read you guys, it helps me in my own grieving process. And I thank you very much for allowing me to go into your lives just as much, because it's a lot. And as a medium, it's difficult. Poor Graham. Just kidding. We miss them both so much. She's got it handled. That's what she goes. She goes, look at the camera. I'm like, yes, ma'am. She's got it handled. Deborah, how you doing? I'm so glad, Mel. I'm so glad I was able to help. Any little way possible. That's all that matters to me, really. Guys, if you're new, just know that twice a week I do this. Who are you saying stop to? Or I don't know. That's Dawn. A lot of people are new. They don't know how it works. But you have to understand we're on multiple platforms.
I've been missing him so much lately.
Well, that's why he was the first one to come through to be like, hello, hello.
Mother just pushed his ass right out.
Yeah, mom was like, Matt, get the hell out of here. Hold on. But he goes, I wouldn't expect anything less. Like he already knows that too much. Um, so yeah, that was. Go ahead, Ma.
David Marshall.
She loves this. She's like,
well, you put it in my
David.
David Marshall. I didn't sing Abba.
Please don't sing shit. Please don't sing anything. Oh my God, help me. You want the camera on you so you can sing?
No. I don't understand.
Oh, Trish, I'll look at that.
David Marshall.
Welcome. David Marshall. Right?
Yeah.
See, and it has a button, Mom, where when your camera's on, it's me and you. And then when I start for the podcast, we have callers in. We can add them on here so we don't have to worry about anything. It's awesome. Clearly not. Look at me right now.
Oh, there's David.
Good night, Mary. Thank you, David. Okay, so I want to make sure. Yes. Okay, so David, if you can go into cap locks for me just so I can see a little bit better. What did I say wrong?
Well, you say cap locks. People are like,
cap locks.
Capital locks.
Okay, no. Cap lock. It's in the works. I mean, everything's all ready. It's just working on the episodes, which is very difficult. But we're going. No, it's okay, Nance. You're okay. Everybody's good. All right. Thank you, David. All right. So I just like to write the first name down. David, there's a few things with you like immediately. I just only wrote your shit. I always go to that. So I just wrote your name and then mom. So I keep hearing mom. You too, Kelsey. Much love. You got a special good night from mommy. David, no, seriously, I have a mom, mom, and it's like jumping out at me. Welcome from it. Are you in Australia? No, 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 no.
We're in the state of confusion.
Yeah, yeah, state of confusion. Where the fuck am I? There's mother related, but not only this. Um, so I don't do I I I keep seeing a 6 and a 5, which I don't do like 56 years old. I don't or excuse me, 65 years old. There goes the dyslexia thing there. 65, I don't do years, but I have to hold this. Whether it's 1965, 65 years old, uh June 5th, there's something 6-5 on a shirt can be from sports of some sort. A number on a shirt or there's something I just got to keep. I'm not worried about it because I know you might not know right now, so I'm not worried about it. But I do need to acknowledge that um, another one that no, there's a female. I need to talk about a relationship. Okay, this is a relationship. I feel like everything just dropped from me, like dropped. So like there's some tarnishment going on, and that we got to talk about. Also, right in here, is bothering me right here. So I have pressure behind my eye, which means there's something going on in my top head area right here. So something's been affected within this area. Okay.
Well, when they complain that you're reading something too long, when it's
If,
their
if you
turn,
think I'm reading too long,
goodbye.
then you could leave, honey. I mean, really, I do this out of the kindness of my heart because I love doing it. But if you think I'm doing it too long, when I get to your name, I'm sure you would hate it. So that's why I don't do that, out of respect for everybody else. So you see what I'm saying? That's why I do it
See
that
what
way.
she's putting down?
Huh? This is way too long. You too, Michelle. Love you too. Smile. See you Friday. Welcome, Jody.
What happened to David?
David, where you at? David, I need to talk about his. I need it.
Marshall.
Because right now I'm in your living room. Like I'm in your living room spiritually, and I can't because spiritually I have a female next to me and a male next to me, and it's like there's too much going on. There's too much going on, and it's within you, like right now. What's up, Doc?
Stroke.
Stroke.
Oh.
Stroke.
Stroke, David?
I said, "What's up, Doc?" That's pretty funny. That was funny. I made a joke.
I didn't find it funny.
Oh, whatever.
Did you say something about a stroke?
There's something within pressure behind my eye. So it's having head issues, head trauma, head issues, head trauma. But I have both um female and male, and as it's regarding home life, and so I feel like this. So when they yank on my ring, there's something going on within a relationship. Again, it doesn't have to mean um no, I see paperwork. There's something paperwork wise that I'm dealing with also. Holy shit, this is a mess. This is a lot. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. Hey, Donna. Um, thank you, Carissa. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. So in this, as I'm home, there's so much going on that as I'm like it sprawled out, it looks like just like a smaller table. It could be a smaller desk or even a coffee table, but there's paperwork, and I'm staring at it like I don't want to sign this shit. I don't want to sign this shit. It's
Mom
just
was getting married. I guess Mom had a stroke when she was getting married.
yeah. I mean that is possible. Of course it is, but there's something. Mm, because David, I'm with you right now. I'm with you. So like watching you with mom. Oh, I know what he's saying because I said I have a man on one side and a female on another. I got what you're saying because she's showing me that, but she's also like This is about you, not about just me. So watching you take extra care of yourself and nurturing your your responsibilities of not just work, because you work your ass off. I mean, you work. That's your relationship is work. So when it comes to a relationship in general, I feel like it's kind of getting pushed to the side. And that's what she doesn't want for you. She doesn't want you to have that where you're pushing things to the side. Welcome, welcome. If you came in and came back out, you guys are fine. I can't get to the link because we're in several rooms. There's an MAR, there's a Mar or Mare. So like Mary or Mar Mary, Margie, which doesn't have to be within mom. Just think about immediate family that is living or loved ones on the other side. Um, hold on a second. There's an A name also. Now I'm only getting it traced where they'll trace it, so I see the letter A. That I do want to stick to as well, whether that's here or on the other side. I it's an older name, and it's not a newer name. It's an older name. I keep seeing the 12th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the 12th. And with mom getting married, all this paperwork
My
is
sister.
what's this? Help me, my sister. What if you can clarify or validate with what with your sister? Just because I keep going so quickly, I want to make sure that I get it on point where I know yes or no, because I get like I have to make sure. I'm not one of those mediums. I'm like, yep, that's it. I'm far from it. With mom, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, because I'm like, this is too much. This is way over. This is too much. But what is going on? Okay, um, I am getting grilled regarding your life right now. Now, you work very, very hard, really hard when it comes to work, family, but when it comes to a relationship, it's it's being ignored.
How old are you
It's being ignored, and that I don't want to. I want to make sure that I'm very clear on this from the women in your life. It's being ignored. Um okay, April, I just heard also um April birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with April. Hey Diana, awesome name. Exactly. That's where I'm getting at, David. This is where I'm getting at. I'm like, it's like pulling teeth, whether it's with how slow this is. But this is where I'm getting at because I see paperwork all over the place with you of work, 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 work. Um, outside the home, you're so here, I'll help you. You need towing? I got you. Literally, I see you doing things like that. And then at home, it's like, mm, that's the best face. Did you get it? Mm. um, and that's with the women in your life, that's what they're showing me, all these things that are going on. So I need to validate with you that there's so much that needs to be handled now because you're too young for this. You're way too young for this. Even don't forget about the 6 and the 5, okay? I want to make sure that you hold this for your loved ones on the other side. Mom, let's talk about sis. I just want to hold these things. um Mm. But you're okay, but they're saying that you're hard headed also. So when it comes to feeling unappreciated, um, um, I mean, you even do the food shopping. You do a lot. You do a lot. And then it's expected of you. So on top of working and being expected of you, my lower back is bothering me with you also. And at first I'm like, is that my kidneys? It's just like the lower back portion. So I do want to acknowledge whether that's somebody around you or within yourself. I do want to acknowledge that my lower back is bothering me. And I'm still running around for everybody else from work to home. But we have to get this straight. Your mom said, look what I went through. You know, I don't want that for my kids. I don't want that. And when I turn for you, and like I said, I see you and I don't have anybody else to communicate this with. And just because you're sensitive, and that's okay to be sensitive. I don't mean that doesn't mean you're crying in a pillow. What I'm saying is you're a sensitive man. So if something's going on, we need to talk about it. I can't be ignored, because when you're ignored, you shut down. Like you shut down, and I don't blame you. My back hurts all the time. I need you to get that checked out because of kidney wise. Not saying that I see anything red when I do a body scan. When I see something red, I go like, oh shit. It's more green. Like I want to make sure that certain things are taken care of and looked at properly. Um, but sitting down and being on your feet, sitting down, being on your feet, it's like constant. Like, so, when I do sessions, well, I'm sitting constantly, which also annoys my back. But um, when I was, real estate agent doing all these things, it was a lot on my back. You tend to push everybody out. Everybody. Um, they keep talking about game, like, and then question mark, like something happened at a game, or I wouldn't say a game. I don't, or maybe we were playing games, but I want to make it more so. I wanted to say I wanted to go do something with buddies, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to. You feel like they hear the same song and dance from you, and that's not true. You need to vent and let it out, and that's why people have sessions, because it's like therapy. You hear from your loved ones, plus you hear what's going on within you from your loved ones, and that's why they're dragging this shit out of you right now, because they want to make sure that us women in your life, we're still right here. We're all around you. And so as I'm with you, that's why I kept saying I'm like in your living room, and I have both people, both loved ones side by side with you going, get up, get up, get up. And I know it's really difficult, but you can't keep pushing people away, because you're not meant to be alone. You're not meant to be alone. Nobody's meant to be alone. You have a chapter. No, you're not. You have a next chapter to go, and within this chapter, you got to let this person in. But you have to take care of what's going on right now first. And you're not doing that. You're ignoring it because you rather just, nah, I'm not dealing with this shit. Like, that's exactly what they're saying. I'm not dealing with it. See you Friday, love. Welcome. Of course. I got on late. Because I was trying to set everything. I had Sean come all the way over here. Your ashes are in your living room. Again, side by side, and watching you. That we don't want that for you. We even put people in your path. But right now, what's going on at home and the telephone. So when they show me telephone, that's my symbol of communication. And there's no communication going on. Um, sorry, just heard not. I heard Katie, or Catherine. There's like a KA name that I don't want to dismiss. Just hold it. It's okay. Just hold it for me. I don't want to let it go the way that I keep hearing it. And then like a Cheryl or Shannon, CH like a sh or SH. So please hold that for me as well. But there's so much coming up for you, but you got to take care of this first. If we don't take care of this, nothing, you're going to be in the same spot in the same way 10 years from now. And I know damn well you don't want to be like this. I know this because every morning when you wake up, you're exhausted. You're exhausted. I'm going to get to question, guys. Bear with me. Hey, Holly, welcome on YouTube. Thank you for joining in. You can take a break.
I am.
So starting that process, not just saying it. Good night, Sherry. We'll see you Friday, okay? Hey, Debbie. No problem, Jessica. Starting this process is a must, and that's now. Like that's not 4 weeks from now, a month from now. That means now because they said so, not me. So you need to make that promise to them, which we're not gonna watch you do this anymore. We're not. So these names that they provided, can you hold us for me? Because this is work related. This is people that are around you and that are coming to you. That way you're able to validate on this video later on when it does occur. And when I say 4 weeks from now, there's a reason for it. There is. Good night, Karen. Thank you for coming through. So, David, doctor for back, seriously, because I want your kidneys checked. Start clearing up this paperwork that's in front of me as I'm in the living room with you. It's important that you know because we're watching every move that you make and we want to see you strive. You're so intelligent, you're funny, you're loving, you're not a dick. Like you're really not. It's just when you shut down, that's it. I can't get another word out of you. And you've always been like that, your mom said. You've also had a really nasty relationship that kind of veered you away from it. And that relationship lasted a long time and it burned you, which it's still kind of lingering. So I understand time means everything, but you had enough time. You've had enough time for this, okay? Welcome, Myra. Mayra. Sorry, I said that so wrong. So I thank you, David, for allowing me to read you. I'm going through the paperwork. See, my guy, perfect. You're going through it. 4 weeks from now. 4 weeks from now. Quote me on that. People ask me all the time on timing. All the time. And that is one thing I'll never steer anybody wrong with is timing. Your loved ones are never wrong. Never wrong. So just remember that. And I thank you for being part of the Vibe Tribe. I really do. Make sure you stay on and you keep me updated, okay? Because you're family. And just so you all know, we have that private group as well, which is GoodVibes Cosentino Medium. And that's a private group, and there's over 5,000 people of Vibe Tribers that we all share validations and photos and everything that I do say in sessions and plus lives. Night, Leah. Hi, Miss Joan. Brittany, welcome to the Vibe Tribe. You're so very welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, there is, Holly. There is. There is a lag. I get that off. Okay, so what we could do is questions, guys, and then you guys can still hear Mom's sexy voice on there. Go ahead, Mom. Say. Oh, I'm sure they heard that one pretty loud. Don't have a cigarette. Good afternoon. Huh? You could sing it after we get off. I don't know who ABBA is.
It's a group. And
What song do they sing?
Dancing Queen.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Dancing Queen.
She really wants to sing. Her mic is more like this right now, so it's like in her face. I had hold on one second. So I'm gonna pin questions. This will be easier. Also, Lori, I missed mammogram on Thursday. I missed the doctor's call today. I have to call tomorrow. Is everything okay? I'm so scared. I just heard July birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with July. Not worried about it. Just hold it here or on the other side. Also, I need to acknowledge. That's exactly what happens in here. I also need to acknowledge within you. It's more towards, and I don't mean to like do this, but it's more towards like this side here, and I feel like there's nothing red of cancerous. It's green, so I know I can fix this. This is fixable. So don't freak out. It's fixable, my love. I promise. Oh shit! What did I just do? There we go. Sorry, I got scared. So hang on tight with that, okay? Um, yep, Flex, you just asked a question. Hold on, I'm just gonna click like so that I can Brooke, my loved ones, that date is May 31st. I'd love to hear from them. I'm sorry, hun. Have you ever heard like the term like blood brothers, like that term? And I know you're a female, Brooke, but like that term, I'm very close to this individual. I do have to acknowledge that I do feel loopy, which is my symbol that there's something in my system that's not supposed to be there. Also, they keep doing this, like, I feel like the camera, like, I hate looking this way. I feel like it's rude that I'm not looking you in the eye. Um, but they keep doing this, like, what I, medication. It wasn't, that's not what it was supposed to be, and it tastes funky. And so that's what they'll do with me. Um, there's something new to do with a stone too. I don't know if that's a headstone. There's something added or there's something going on with it, but I have to acknowledge that also there's something new with engravement of this. So it's important that I get it out in this way because like super excited, super excited. That's all I keep hearing. Super excited, super excited. I also keep hearing the name. Hold on, I heard Steen, like Christine, or Christina, like Chris, or not Chris, bear with me. Steen or Stina, hold that for either family or close friends only. And then I heard like just. Just hold that for me as well, okay? It is really important. Good night if everybody's hopping off. If you're new, hit like and follow. That way you get notifications every time I come live twice a week as it's on the bottom. You do not want to miss out, okay? We have great time all the time. Good night, good night. If I haven't seen anybody say good night. Good night, loves. I'm just gonna hit something. Anything from me tonight? Need to hear from loved ones. Scared, afraid, confused. Um, August. August is a big month. And what like that's what I keep doing. As I'm doing this with you, I like all my family's on this side. There's like family and friends and like the love of my life. Everybody's here and I'm here. And that's really difficult. I don't blame you for being scared, but you're doing this. You are doing this. Um I do keep hearing an R name, but it's not Robert. There is like a Rich or Rick. Sounds like Rich. So I'm not worried about it. I do need to acknowledge it. Also, there's a little and big. So when I hear that, I'll give you an example like Little Richie, Big Richie. I keep hearing that somebody names after me, whether it's first or middle name. I'm never worried about it. I just have to get it out to you. Okay. Um, August is an extremely, extremely big month. Um, Give me to pass my nose. Nini, there was something with a 6 around what you just asked about passing course. So I don't know if it's 6 weeks total, but there is something in this way that I want to make sure I get out properly. Um, so just make sure, Nini, you heard me say that, and you could go back to it. Lindsay, there's a male figure that's like, I got you, I got you. Speaking of that, you are wearing or have somebody's shirt that's very close to you that has passed that they keep bringing up. So I don't know if you just folded somebody's shirt or there's like as they said, I got you. They said mentioned a shirt. Sorry, they're speaking over me very loud. Diana, you are going to move, but just know that something second. So second home, second offer. There's something second. Um, July 30th, I also keep hearing. Lindsay, I wanted to go back to you real quick because, again, I have pressure behind my eye. There is something going on with head issues, head trauma. Um, Shit, that was the wrong person. Sorry, give me a second. Do you pick up anything about my business? Anna, yes, it's slow, but let it grow. Just because it's slow doesn't mean it's not going to blow up. Okay, you got to give it time. You got to give yourself time because you know yourself better than anybody. If you overanalyze it, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna not lose the business. You're gonna lose it for yourself. And this is you. This is you. Um, Sorry, I kind of saw shiny things that made me like creative, and I got really excited with you as I was doing that. I don't know how to. She once showed me how to go up because I saw something that validated something. Diana, it's a couple hours away. This is not a common place that you're used to. Where you live right now is not where I see you living. You're not living in this area. There's something further away, and I feel like I'm driving for like a couple hours. I want to say 2. Gina, I see your text, sweetheart. All right. That's good because I was left with no instructions on how to handle issues. Should I cancel? Marion, do not cancel. No, do not cancel. Absolutely not. I just heard 23, okay, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary. Just hold on to that, love. Please do not cancel. Um, Crystal, shit. I keep trying to bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to make sure I can get back to where I was. Sorry, I'm new at this. I'm new at it. I'm new at it. Jeanette, should I pursue online business? Okay, you need just I need you to be careful with that only because I it sounds really well and I see like the Zoom meeting like a whole like oh yeah, like this is going to work out great and everything is like all of a sudden they showed me like a pyramid and I'm like it better not be a pyramid scheme at all. Um if you start an online business, you know exactly what you want to do. Do not let any outside sources tell you what to do. So let me tell you, with me, like being a medium, I only started doing this on Facebook for like, I don't know, 8 years, 9 years, but I've done this for over 19 years. And within that, it's you take risks and it's like a baby. You gotta nurture it, you gotta feed it, you gotta protect it, you gotta wipe its ass, you gotta do everything around this. And so within you, you have that ability to focus all your energy on that. You do. I would pursue it. I do not see it failing. Do not partner up with anybody. Don't. I need this to be singularly, can't say the word, just you, okay? Jess Marie, advice or message, please. Jess, what's with all the drama? I didn't even get to. I wrote. Oh, I only wrote. I was gonna write two S's and I only wrote one. And I looked at your name and there's only one S. What is with all this fucking drama around you? And I'm like, okay, she's not causing this one. You didn't cause that one. I just feel like everybody's like, what's going on? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I feel like I'm getting rushed around you in particularly, and that's not fair to you. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Um I am more one-sided with one parent. I am going to be honest with you. I'm very one-sided with a parent, and that's okay. That's okay. I do taste alcohol, so I don't know who likes to drink or has a drinking issue within the family. Okay, sorry. Sorry, they're yelling in my ear. When they yell in my ear, it starts to bother me. Just know that there is a grandmother figure that is very strong. Um, and then I keep seeing one, two, three. And look, I don't do birds, I don't do butterflies, I don't do feathers. I'm not that type of medium, but I do see a marking on you, whether you've been thinking about getting a tattoo or something in general. That is through them showing me like, go get it. Or you might have already gotten it. And when I'm saying feather, I'm saying this for a reason, but I see like three little ones, like, ooh, like this. I know that may sound weird, but they're doing that with me with you. Um, there's a J name also just beside you that's around you that's making me like, sorry, I want to make sure I got that out for you. Um, Allison is my husband, my forever partner. Lately, we've been bumping heads a lot. Look, um, there's a J name around you also, Allison. Um, the 26th birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 26th. Um, keep up media, family living, or loved ones on the other side. It seems like more of like, the phone is more important than having a conversation. It seems like watching TV is more important than having conversations. And you are the type like me where it's very hard to verbally say what's going on, because when we go to say something, we kind of get like shell shock, like, okay, I can't probably get the right things out. So this may sound childish, but for me it works because I have post-traumatic stress disorder and anxiety. So within this, I text, or I'll even write a note, and then everything is out in front of you. So then you can go back to it. Because if you go, you fucking asshole, da, 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 and then you go back to it in 30 minutes, you're like, oh, I'm deleting that. And then I'm going to say how I really feel. I feel very ignored. And that's not from you. It's you're bumping heads because you're being ignored. So instead of saying, hey, that's a beautiful shirt. That looks like a good shirt. How long have you had that shirt? That looks good on you. I don't care if you had it for fucking 15 years. Um, it's the thought about it, and there's a couple things that have been missed. I also do need to acknowledge, Allison, with you, there is a child, whether somebody had an abortion, a miscarriage, or stillbirth. You don't have to say which way or the other. But I do need to acknowledge that there is a child on the other side, as well. That's either within you or the family itself. But it is important that I get that out for you too. Okay. So try the mess. Oh, Siri always thinks I'm doing that. Within your relationship, we got to work on this. And if I get laughed at because I'm asking for therapy, then I know my answer. I know my answer. Sorry, I'm trying to. Cindy, they just found my neighbor dead. What happened? Oh, Cindy, I'm so sorry. Um, there's an older male, and there's something about 2 days. So I don't know if this individual was there for 2 days, but there's something 2 days related. Like haven't heard from them in 2 days. This is an individual that did live alone, but somebody would come in and out, and I feel like it was a son that would come in and out to check in. And that's exactly what happened. Was a welfare check in type deal. Um, heart, 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 heart. Now I'm. What do you call it? You put on your sweatshirt. You're reunited. They're not you. I'm speaking on their behalf. You're reunited. They're reunited with their significant other, and that's what means the most. Um, that means the most. Awesome. Thank you, Lindsay. Validation. My son is leaving for basic training in August. My brother's birthday is in August the 5th, and nephew is August the 15th. Thank you so much for validating that, Mama. Thank you very much.
I like how you can put that on the screen.
Yeah, it's much easier.
Yeah, now, yeah.
And you'll be able to do it. Sean just didn't set it up correctly.
Yeah, usually if I can do it.
Yeah, he was doing it for me last night.
Yeah.
What happens to evil souls when they pass? That's a great question, Di. Great question. Let me tell you, they stay here. They don't get to go anywhere. Look, I was raised Catholic, so you're told there's a hell and there's a heaven. Don't get me wrong, there is a hell, but this here, what do you think? So within that, anybody that messes with the innocent, um, abuse wise, takes another life that was just to take a life, um, they don't get the pleasure of starting over. And that's basically, I can only, from my experience as a medium, tell you. We have lights switching in here. Tell you that, yeah, tell you that we get to start fresh and everything feels like that's why you guys will hear me have energy. I'll get to mom's or she'll come in and I'm like, oh god, I'm so exhausted because I had this many sessions or I was doing this today, and then I get on and I'm like because they give me energy. But with individuals, I don't even like to call them people because I've come across a couple, they do not get to go to where we all go. They do not. They could try to get their lives back, but if you mess with the pure innocence, no, no, ma'am. So, good question. Yes, sexual abuse of a child, they stay here, Miss Lisa. That is correct. They stay here. Um, they messed with the innocent. And don't get me started on that conversation. They really should. I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy for anyone, and even I. You're welcome, Sarah Beth. Thank you. Oh, where is that? I saw Nini. I saw you say something about your job interview. That I do remember your name because it's spelled differently than I would have. I went to yeah, I went to school with it. Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm moving Sunday. Don't have anywhere to go. Will I be okay? Do you see anything? I'm so stressed out. I have 3 dogs. Miss Kelly, I do see you staying in an extended stay. I don't see an apartment right away. Or a condo. I do see it in an extended stay place, and I see you staying there for a month. I know it isn't the most comfortable thing to do. But I do see that happening. And somebody did offer for you to come in for a couple of days, though, correct? Because they're saying that. Do I believe in reincarnation, shining light? So that depends on every medium is different. It depends on the situation. I have seen it happen as a reader, but it's very rare. It is very, very rare. So it's not like okay, when somebody says I want to come back as a dog, which I really would, but my luck, I'd be a homeless dog. Um, I I don't. I only see that when it comes to certain um babies or children under certain circumstances. It's kind of hard to explain, but within that, it's never an adult that came back in, their child's body. Now, they can have very similar things because we can go in and out of our loved ones' bodies. That's why you feel a certain way. You get in the car and you get overwhelmed. That's your loved one going through your body. You get chills. I don't get chills. I get where I cry because I can't feel my brother. So everybody is different, but with reincarnation, I
I wonder if you have a choice. I wouldn't know if that's so.
you do have a choice. You do have. That's a good question. You do have a choice. You have a choice of okay, do you want to restart here? And that's where the conversation comes in. That's why people say, why do you think babies cry when they're born?
I
Because
don't want to be here.
well, because they already had they already lived here, and then all the memories come back of being here, and that's it, like that. So there's many conversations that do come up in that way. And I read like a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of things, from doctors to geez I mean, very highly intelligent people, and then to some whack jobs too. I mean, let's be honest. But my intake on it as a medium, when I start to read these things, it hits right there.
I need
Okay, love you.
me a song?
Yes,
What song?
I guess I'm driving.
No, I want to drink.
I want
You
to
always
drink.
fucking drink. You're a drunk bitch.
When do I get to
You
drink?
drink here with David.
Okay,
I
that
have
was
video.
that's like 2 weeks ago.
I can't see it.
Only
Mike.
because I work like 6 days a week that month.
Well, I can't see it. Mike.
I know, I'll
You
drive.
better
It's
pray I
fine.
get home.
You're welcome.
All right.
Text
what
me
time
when you get
pick me
home.
up?
It's 5:30.
Yes. You should be there,
Yes, we have to be there at 5:30.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I love you.
Love you.
Love you too. The beast is leaving the room. The sexual beast. Love you too.
Sexual beast.
Well, that's what you're
You
acting
look
like.
at my phone too.
No, I wasn't looking at your phone. I don't want to see what's on your phone. And leave my husband alone when you go downstairs. Oh, poor Davy.
Love you.
Love you too, Ma. Jessica Freeman, there is two younger males around you, and one feels like a brother instinct feeling. Um, I kept hearing Joe, 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 like Joe, 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 Joe. Whether that's connected, I got to be honest with you though. One of your loved ones that is close to you, whether it's a brother or a brother feeling, I have to get this out. Um, they they are pushing me on their passing, saying that somebody else is aware of my passing. It's almost like I feel under that influence feeling, and they're pointing the finger like they didn't assist and help. They didn't assist and help. They like over and over again, Jessica. Also, you do have a female figure that feels like she is the boss of the family. Within that, my heart is starting to pound, palmitate, and pound, which is my symbol that I had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. It's something I need to get out. Oh man. And then diabetic because my hands are starting to become numb. So whether somebody's diabetic right now in the family, plus on the other side, but that is very strong as well. Validation. My friend said I could stay with them, but now say my dog will be a problem. My sister's house is empty. I wish she was here. She doesn't even know, I'm sure. And that's the thing is not aware of at all, Kelly. She's not aware of at all. And that's why because they kept saying a friend did invite you, but we have those three dogs. And they're just not going to mesh well, even though you're like, I can keep them to the side in a crate outside. Um, you would only be able to be there for maybe 2 days and then you'd feel uncomfortable. Not that your friend would make you uncomfortable, it's just your nature. Extended stay is what I do see. And I know that. Um, Ashley K, I keep hearing congratulations, like they're clapping. Congratulations, congratulations. So there's a congratulations that I cannot dismiss with you. Holy shit. Like, I want to get off my chair right now with you. Seriously. Like, yeah. Keep an eye out for new life within the family. September, birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with September, and I'm smiling and I don't need to smile or ruin anything. Um, also, hold on. Also, within you, there's a male individual that does feel like a father figure, grandfather figure. I do see. My heart's going. My heart's going. Um, the 12th. Now, the 12th could be of any month or December of any date. And then there's somebody on spouse's side. Spouse's side. So it doesn't have. We don't have to be married. It's just in general of a spouse's side that is coming through. Somebody just passed within the family of chest issues also. So my chest feels very heavy. When my chest gets heavy, it feels like it's filling up with fluid. That is cleared. So I need you to know that as well, Ashley. Okay, it's really important. Um, Here my book. Bear with me. Somebody just said that they're afraid that somebody's mad at them, and I want to make sure. Welcome if you're new. Welcome. Phyllis Gray. Gray. I hope I said that right. Um, Man, he's got a lot going on. He does have a lot going on. Um, where like working is out of the question, and that's okay. But there's breathing treatments. Is he on oxygen or is he not doing that? Because that's the next step of oxygen, and it's becoming like shorter breaths. That's kind of sticking with one of the children, like one of the children in the household. And I'm not saying you have little kids; it can be grown kids, but we're always going to be your babies, no matter what. Um, I do want to make that very clear that that's what's going on. Um, Also, blood thinners is a must when it comes to this. So I don't know if he's on blood thinners or they're messing with his blood thinners, but it needs to be added or adjusted. So please remember that. Will he be here for a long time? I don't play God. I don't play God. That's not my job. That's why I don't read friends and family, because I can see bad things. So I don't do that. However, I do know that you keep him very comfortable and you keep him going. Um, Nini, I you told me last live I would get the job correct interview, and you did interview for that. Um, there is a trial, like a training period trial that I see, and they keep saying 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So that's 2 weeks from today or 2 weeks from the interview. Hold on to that for me, and then you better come back to me and let me know, okay? You're very welcome, Kelly. You know I love you too. Sis is right there with you. She knows that house is Phyllis. Yes, thank you for validating that, Phyllis. Um, you know that house is empty. I know that, and I know it's so obnoxious because you would. Phyllis, yes, he is. Okay. Just no. Yes, I do. Got it. Got it. Got it. Kim is in a crossroads. Um, and this is what. See, you just said you're starting. You're starting. You're starting it. You're starting something. It went too fast for me to do it. It's hard for me to go back up. Um, so I want to make sure. I'm glad that you're starting. There was something 2 weeks, so I hope I get to see it again. Um, I do want to, Kim that asked for the crossroads, I do want to acknowledge that as I'm doing this with the crossroads, um, it is important that March, birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with March. I keep hearing Toots. Sorry, I don't want to yell because I don't want to I need a hair thing. Oh, I'm in NC right now. I see him here, but then I do see him going somewhere else, and one of those two places didn't feel right to me. Birthday for family. Thank you, Miss Kim. All right, it's just my way of going into you and your loved ones, especially with the crossroad relationship. I'm tired of being the only one in it. So with you being in a crossroad, a lot of times the relationships come with like we're so confused because we've been doing this for so long. Now what? Now what? Now what? And it's hard to start over. I was in one for 14 years and I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. I can't do this shit anymore. I was making myself miserable because I was being verbally abused and I wasn't noticing it until I got away from it. And even still to this day, I've been with my husband, God bless him, for 8 years, and I still will hear things and it, like, don't do this, do it this way, don't do this way, and it's weird. So there's a lot of things within you that I do hear is very similar. That is going to take time to heal. Now, scars obviously don't heal. And with that, we pick out our scars. And that's what I do. And I don't mean it to hurt you, it's to heal certain things that I can make a little more smoother. So it is important that I do that in this way. Okay, that's why. So I knew he wasn't. I knew he was somewhere else at that time. There's something North Carolina I saw stationed, just so you know that. And then I saw you said Italy and then something else, but I felt somewhere different, which is odd. Um, hold on. Good night, Miss Amy. Rhonda. Okay, so Rhonda, you have a lot of like a lot of stress, right? And so when a lot of stress occurs, we tend to attract negativity, not just in general, but whether that is spirits, it doesn't have to be negative spirits, but we attract this energy. And so you have an individual that is very, very unhealthy in your home. You are taking care of children. You yourself are trying to get yourself back on track to be who you are because you forgot who Rhonda is, and with that, I don't want you to think that there's anything negative in that home. You've been dealing with a daughter that you're trying to save her life more than she's trying to save hers at times, even though things are going very well right now. And I know you're holding your breath because you're afraid to breathe around the situation, but just know you are good. You don't have spirits in your home. I promise you, you don't. You don't. It's just all the negativity bottled up and it's now being released into something positive, so it's a lot. It is a lot. Um, Kobe, we are going after there seems the family coming in each person with the public will have to increase. Yes, where's the three email? whatever that. Okay, got it. I'm confused on this. Yeah. I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to understand it. Hold on. Let's see. What was it? God and the community. Mm. And I'm like trying to remember that name. And Anunnaki. Anunnaki. Kobe will have to look that. You seem very passionate. Kathy, I'm losing weight so fast I go for a CT Thursday. Will everything be okay? You are losing a lot of weight. And then I look at your stomach and sometimes it's like bulged out. I need my hair. I need David. I need my hair thing, and I don't want to get up and leave. That's rude to go get a hair thing. Um, so like the weight's just like you know when you get out of the shower and you do this and the water just comes right off. That's exactly what's going on with your weight. It's all coming like your face is even sinking in. Um, and this is normally not like you have that. Good night, Miss Patty, Miss Pat Davis. Good night, Ma. Um, Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. I do want to acknowledge, though, with you, does your family, because I keep hearing that, is there heart disease on dad's side? Was there heart disease on dad's side? Not that I see heart disease, but there's something I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Something's off. I don't see red where it's like blood related in a way of like cancer. I don't see that, but I do see there's something within my heart that's a little off. So I'm just asking if there's blood disease within the family. Yes. Okay. Are you set for an EKG? I want to make sure they set you for that. Okay. David. Miss Joni, will spend the rest of my life by myself? If you allow yourself to. This is a problem with you also, is that like when somebody comes in, you're like, okay, have a good time, and then either they ruin it or you're like, because you're so used to being alone that you got comfortable to it, and I get that completely because that's something that's like you get in this zone, but you become then yearning for another individual. I have a friend that's just she she's will be 35 and divorced. She didn't ask for this divorce, let me tell you. And the dating scene for at 35 is scary as shit. So you got to be careful because there's a lot of scammers out there. I have so many readings where I've had so many people send thousands thousands of dollars literally to these scammers, and they have them so convinced, and then I come in like, oh my gosh, like this is fake, and then they know it. So it's scary to get yourself back out there because you don't know who's genuine. However, this is, I keep hearing a different name like Roger. Can you hold on to that name? It is an older name, Joni. It is an older name, so it's not like, Ronnie or something. It's Roger, I keep hearing, and I want you to hold on to this. I need you to start giving more chances and not being like, okay. And you're very open minded, so I'm proud of you for that because you got that far. You got that far. So you keep that going. Keep it going. I just heard the 14th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with that, okay? Um, Jody, please help me reach out to my fiance. He has recently passed. I need to connect with him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move that. My bad. I don't know if it makes noises. I don't know what's going on over there. If that's shut off, I don't know how this shit works. So bear with me. Bear with me, Joe. My JoJo. My JoJo. He keeps saying my JoJo. He just went like this. So I keep seeing a marking here. That he keeps doing, and then he's like showing me a muscle and going, he is extremely handsome. Extremely handsome. Um, he's going, I'm young, dude. I'm young. And I'm like, he is very young. Um, October, he shows me October and gives me a heart. So when I do a heart for you and then a heart for them, and that may sound corny, but that is a symbol that there's something special around October, whether that's a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with October, or something coming up. But October, October, October. Oh my God. Um, is there something about my suit, hun? Is there something about my suit? There's something in general about my suit that he keeps referring to. So, like, our farewells, our funerals, or our goodbyes, not all of us attend when we pass, but some of us like to. He keeps talking like my like what I was wearing. Like I absolutely loved it. Like this is something that right on point. Everything matches from head to toe. And he's always like this. Very good dresser. And he's not vain at all. He's not vain. He's actually very funny. And he keeps saying, when you sleep with so right now you're taking a pillow and you're sleeping as that side as it's me. That's okay. Did you put my shirt on it on a pillow? Did you put my shirt on a pillow like physically? Because he keeps showing that to me. So I don't know if you physically done that or somebody's giving you this as a gift. But he keeps showing this to me. The 17th birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 17th, but I do need to acknowledge that as well. Dude, nobody wants your cash app. Sorry, we don't do that here. Nope. Jody also he keeps saying so like I hear he keeps saying Jojo, but I keep hearing Ed, like Eddie or Edward, which could be a first or even last, even a middle name. I don't do last names, but I keep hearing that. I'm so sorry. There's something Ed or Eddie, Edward that I don't want to let go of. What comment? Oh, I got rid of it. I got rid of it. I got rid of it. I blocked it. April, no, 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 no. No, you're not. No, you're not. You are stronger than that. You are stronger than that. Look, guys. His friend Eddie. Thank you for validating that. It's his way of like, come on, babes. Come on, babes. And he's so loving and so sweet. And he's like, you missed this. And like, I dream of him. I can see him so clearly. So clearly. Um, don't forget. No, no. Right away. Right away. I hear it. Sorry, I almost went boom. Yes, I'm live. I'm live. Um, I'm doing good, Amanda. Thank you for asking. I do need to acknowledge that he keeps going. It was very quick. I hear boom, boom, like that's it. That is it. And then I'm already here, and I'm greeted by a maternal figure that is absolutely like she's like doing this. Like let's say this is his cheek. She's like he's mine, he's mine, he's mine. She took him right out, right out. It's like a reflux thing of when I see it. Of how quick a loved one can take us from. Thank you so much, Lindsay. From our bodies, like take our souls, so we don't feel anything. April, look, my name is Good Vibes, and with that, it's hard because love you too. We'll see you Friday, okay? We'll see you Friday. Um, with this, my name is Good Vibes, and honestly, the podcast is called Cosentino and everything in between because it's just a little bit of everything about me, you guys, and what I have seen and experienced and what all the trauma I've been through. And I can tell you right now, there are reasons why I am here. Um, but my name is Good Vibes, and my husband laughs because right before a session, I'm like, motherfucker, fuck, da, 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 hi, and he's like, you are fucked up, and like in a way where I understand that and I accept that I am. I know that waking up is very difficult for me. I'm not like a good morning person, and let me make you breakfast. No, I am. Don't talk to me. Don't breathe around me. If I'm just a difficult person in that way, right? And I have anxiety. My son, when we go food shopping, and it's not only because I'm a medium, but because I have anxiety and post traumatic. So going to a food store, I grab my son's arm and he's like, you have anxiety already? We didn't even walk in. He knows from a young age how I am. And so with this good vibes, right? It's I'm kind of far from it, but yet I spread as much as I can. And you are the same way. And so with you feeling the way you are, you're just at a low moment. You're just at a low moment. We can only go up from here. You can't get any lower than this. And you got to remind yourself that. And each day I need you to take a little piece of paper and write one thing that you love about yourself or love around you. I don't even give a shit if it's a coffee mug. I love this coffee mug. I love this coffee mug. Not really me. I'm just saying in general. Um, well, I do like my when I get a tan. Write things that you like and love around you, your family, your friends. And I know you feel like everybody's like non-existent right now because there's always something going on with you, but that's not true. That's here. That's here. And that's something that we can work on. That's something you can work on. That's things that we need to get out in and with somebody. When we talk to friends and family, it's difficult because they know a lot of shit that goes on with us, right? And so it's like, oh, here we go again. Where when you talk to somebody that they don't know what's going on, it's much easier to get things out and your words out properly because you're able to literally, I call it throwing up words because that's what you're doing. You need that in your life, and that's important to you. And I know you feel like everybody has checked out around you, but that's not true. It's not true. So hang in and start writing pieces of paper. I mean, literally roll it up, find a jar or put it in a mug, and then you save it for when you feel this way right now. You dip in and say, what was I liking this day? Oh good, a fucking pen. Because let me tell you, there are good pens out there, but you know what I mean, like little things like that. And I need you to write something about your personality. You do get my emails every Monday. I send out emails, so if you guys don't know, um on my website that goes across at the bottom, um if you subscribe to the Vibe Tribers, you get an email every Monday of me reading into your entire week. And there was a lot, April, regarding you this week. I can tell you that right now that you pertain to. And that's important to me. That email I work very hard on to make sure that I'm reading into everybody's week for that reason. Um, and you benefit from that email. You really do. So I want you to go back to that email, so that way you can go to it and read it. And anybody else, when you subscribe, I'm not the typical medium at all to harass people, because I hate when I would subscribe to a medium and then I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I getting 20 fucking emails a day? I don't care. At this point, I don't even watch shit from you. So I only send that out Mondays, and that's just a Monday through Friday in one email. And then I open every month up, and then you get an email when I open up, and then when I am closed for the month. I do not do 2 years out anymore because I don't think it's fair, and I wouldn't want to wait 2 years for a reading. So that's why I do it month to month and not 2 years anymore, because that bothers me. So I apologize. I want to make sure I understood, April, that I'm looking at this camera because I don't know where the hell I'm looking anymore. Your health, April, your health is okay, but with the depression, there's certain things within mentally that needs to get adjusted. So we need to get a certain things adjusted so we can get you somewhat back to yourself. And you've been like this for so long, you don't even know what yourself used to be like. And I get that. I get that completely. Completely. Clarence, please will I be with Jim? Jimbo, I keep hearing. We love Jimbo. We love Jimbo. This came on very heavy for you. This came on very heavy with you. So I need you to kind of separate yourself from him, because there's a lot of communication. They show me the phone. It could be even be this, but I see a lot of communication. It's very heavily on. So I want to kind of separate you from that, because I don't want it so heavily on and then it dies down and then you're heartbroken. Not saying that's what's going to happen, but there's a couple of things I have question marks around that I just want to be very honest with you on. And then I heard the 30th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the 30th. Okay. It's just important that I get that out there. Lindsay May. Lindsay May, you said you'll take anything. Within that, I do need to acknowledge somebody asked for about concert tickets. Yes, it might not be where you want it, but you will get it. Like, might not be the actual seats, but you will get it. Okay, so Lindsay May. She said, I'll take anything. I got you, mama. The 18th can be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 18th. I do have a loved one that is grabbing my throat. That's why my throat is getting a little scratchy. When that does occur, that means I was unable to communicate towards the end. Um, I also just got tugged on my lower abdomen, which is my liver, kidney, or pancreas. When I get tugged on that, that means, again, not properly being filtered out. So I have two individuals, two different loved ones that are coming forward in this way. They're saying something about you, though. So it's not just with your loved ones, there's something with you transitioning. So you're at this point in your life that you're trying to transition, and that could be with work, that could be with family. There's something that you want to change about yourself, but it's like, how the fuck do I get there? I understand that completely. Understand that completely. You're gonna get there. I just want to make this proper to you that there's a C or K male name. I'm not hearing it fully, and I do apologize, but I keep hearing a C or K here or on the other side. I do not want to I got job. My girl. My girl. You too. Thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you Friday, okay? If you're getting off. Charlie, thank you. Sorry, I almost heard like Charlie Beans. Charlie, there's a there. Charlie blank, and then I'm like Beans. I don't understand. Charlie Deans. I don't know what why I keep hearing something Charlie blank, something else within this way. Just hold that for me because it is important. Jeff Hyatt. I really need to know if my brother is mad at me for not being there at the hospital when he passed. We were really close at this. It's been weighing heavy on me for 3 years. My marriage, I need to know if we're going to last. Jeff, let me tell you something right now. Your wife adores you, adores you. I'm so sorry you lost your brother as I lost mine, as many of us have lost loved ones that are very close. Your brother was very young like mine, and it we lost our past or present or future, whether they're young or of age. Your brother goes, bro, how am I supposed to be mad at you for not being able to attend? You have certain things that you couldn't just pick up and leave. You couldn't do that. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Plus, he was watching you, and there's a jersey, like it looks like a basketball jersey that he keeps showing me. Please note that he keeps throwing that in my face with you. A basketball shirt or jersey, excuse me. So whether this is his, something of yours, there's something I can't dismiss. A photo of both of you at a game, and that's why I'm seeing this. But he keeps throwing this in my face for a reason. Um, okay, the 14th is very loud. Keep that within your family, your immediate family that you have created, plus your family in general. Okay, keep that here or on the other side because it is very important. As I start to go through those things, with your wife, there's an M name. Also, I keep hearing M name. I want to say Mikey or Michael holds it within the family. I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure it'd be a first or middle name, but I keep hearing that Mikey or Michael. Good night, Gina, Bina. We'll see you Friday, okay? Thank you for hanging on tonight. I do appreciate it. Um, your brother showed me there was something tube related, my head, like, so I don't know if something was tubes were going on within my head. That's the other thing. This was not something that I was prepared for. I have a football. I have a football he gave me, and my middle name is Michael. Perfect. Thank you for validating that because it keeps showing me something Jersey related. I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. Um, he's gonna get on my ass now about my Giants. I know we suck, and we didn't even pick up anybody good. And he goes, "We did." Like that's what he's doing with me. Um, he's got a great personality, and so he's bringing that through to your wife. Like you gotta be more gentle, not like nothing, nothing physical, nothing like that, but gentle in paying. You got to pay attention to her. Pay attention to her, and you're like, I'm doing everything fucking right, bro. What else am I supposed to be doing? He goes, he asks me this shit every day. He asks me this shit every day. Are you mad at me? Can you give me a sign? Can you do this for me? He's like, no, I'm not mad at you. And yes, I've been giving you signs. You and your wife got to work hard at it. But he's saying that family members are involved in your relationship, Jeff. So I gotta look and see if you're writing something because he's like very verbal, very very verbal and loud, in a good way. I'm used to loud. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Joanne. Much love to you. We'll see you. We will see you Friday. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. Thank you guys that are hopping off. I understand it's a Tuesday night and I got on late. And we done Olaf grandma, right? That's a grandparent. Olaf grandparent. Grandparent. And then I just got touched. Yes, she always has family. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, my guy? Where'd you go, my guy? Hold on, I saw you. Yes, she always has family involved. That I saw, but I wanted to pin it so I could see more towards it. It helps me see it better. Um, they're kind of intervening, and I need it to only be you guys, not. I can't have everybody else involved in this because it's not going to work out. I need you to bring up therapy. And I know you're not going to want to hear that word, but I need you to bring it up. She would really appreciate it, your wife, if you were to bring up therapy. I mean, that's you having a session, her having a session, and then one together. Three would be enough. That's showing commitment on both sides. And that's what your brother wants from you. Her family can be very cutthroat, but they're only getting one side. Do you see what I'm saying? They're only getting one side. Where my family would be like, oh well, she's so they my husband is like the best. Nobody. She already brought that up. Okay, so she brought that up, and what was your answer to that? Give me more coffee. Um, Somebody asked me, please tell me about my grandmother's passing. That was an aneurysm, hun. Right away, aneurysm. Jeff, you said I don't need it. This is where I'm getting at with your brother. This is where your brother goes, you're so fucking stubborn. Like your brother is doing that, and I'm not. I see your post, hun. Kate Reed, I see your post. Oh, it won't let you post on Facebook. You're saying that's odd. Um, we'll have us. We'll look into that. We'll look into it. Um, but this is what I mean. This is why your brother's like you're so fucking stubborn because of all this that's going on. So within this, you got to give it a chance. You have to give it a chance. I know you don't want to talk to somebody fucking random. I know that. I get that. What is this person going to do that we can't do at home? Well, guess what? It's not working at home because she's on one side, you're on another. Half the time you're on the couch because you don't even want to go upstairs. Like your brother's like it's insane. It's insane. And he's right. He's right. He goes, look, he hates when I'm right, but it's true. Um, Whoever said they couldn't come, whoever's on YouTube, if you can say that your name, so then Dawn can look up to see what's going on with your name on Facebook, that'd be great. Okay. She thinks I'm cheating. Um, you are not cheating. However, what Okay, I'm gonna pull your ass out. There was nothing physical. There's nothing physical. There was an emotional, and when I say emotional, that's more so of you conversating with an opposite sex, obviously, over things that were going on in your relationship about her. And that your brother goes, that's what he was saying to her too. That's what you were telling your wife. Like, I was only talking to her, and you knew her from whatever it may be, from years ago, started connecting on Facebook or I don't know, somewhere in a bar for all I know. There was some connection there. But as I'm going through it, it's like I was talking about what's going on with us. There was nothing physical. There was nothing physical. But you have to understand from a woman's perspective, that shit emotionally, when you talk to another female, is cheating. So that's why we blow up the way we do. And I'm not taking sides. I'm not, bro. I'm not doing that. Your brother's not doing that. He's just getting this out to you, expressing this. Um, so he's just trying to get it in the right way. Good night, Diane. Good night, love. Um, you were flagged for spam. I see you. I don't see anything spam. Lindsay, you're so welcome. We'll see you Friday, okay? And thank you for coming through tonight. I do appreciate that. That goes for all of you, you know that. I'm trying to see what else. Good night, Charlene. Much love. Yeah, everybody's asking questions at the same time. That's what happens, though. You shouldn't be spammed for that. Um, yeah, Jeff didn't like my answer. Where are you at, Jeff? You didn't like my damn answer, did I? Um, Joe, where'd you go? There was something about moving close to my sister. I thought her name was Joe. Where'd that go? I just rhymed again. I got a mic, so I got a rhyme. Stephanie, you asked who saved you from falling down the stairs. I can tell you right now, a male figure. There's a figure that's like built like a linebacker, and I'm smiling because it's adorable. We don't need any accidents. Like his hand, he talks with his hand, like Big Brother way, Big Brother way. Jeff, she's accusing me with where is it, Jeff? Where she's accusing me with her sister for years. No, 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 no. It's just because you are Jeff. It's only because you're venting. So again, even if it was my sister, right? It's still emotional and oh, that scared the shit out of me. Like, what the fuck now in this room? Um, it's only emotional and emotional it gets damaging. And I know she goes down her sister's throat for it too, because it's like, why the fuck are you talking to my husband, my man? I don't why? And she's like, I'm only trying to help your ass. So both of you are getting it, but I understand where she's coming from. I do. Um, I'm telling you, if you said, babe, I want to do the therapy, you go, I will go once, you go once, and we go together once. We're good night, Miss Diane. Much love. Um, we can start to work this out. If you do not want to do that, then there's more going on that is exhausting. So I'm dead. Like this is as much as serious I'm gonna get with you. Like there's nothing that I can repair with you. If you were to say that good night, Shelly, then I could work with you on that. Good night, loves that are leaving. I do appreciate it. We'll see you Friday night, okay? Bailey, I got clean and both exes have been keeping my kids away from me. Um, Bailey, God bless for getting clean. You guys can do it. And you are the ones that keep me hope. You are. So I just wanted to stop there and congratulate you because I know you don't hear it often. I'm keeping my kids away from me, and I have family court coming up. I am so damn upset. It's nothing like I think my kids are starting to hate me. I fear I've lost them forever. My exes have done everything possible to keep my kids away from me. They won't even let me talk to them on the phone. All I can do is cry, help scan I love messages and my loved ones. Bay. No, no need to thank me. Seriously, you really. There's so much within you that you've been through a lot of trauma, and so when it comes to good night, love. Kristen, and thank you guys. Anybody that sent stars, I can't see it on here, so thank you so much for the stars sending tonight. Okay, I know I usually pull out the names and I can't see it on here, so thank you very much. Um, but Bay, when I'm going through this with you, every roadblock you've hit. So I've been confined, meaning I have been in a cell, not for long, but I have. I've been confined in a rehab. You've done it, and you've done it multiple times, which I was like, I got up to like 5'5", and they're like, go to another hand, and I was like, okay, but as long as it takes you, it took you, and you did it. You're doing it, and every day is a struggle. And I don't want this to be your downfall. Of course, kids are gonna hurt us the most to make us veer away, and just say fuck it. But in your case, this is not it. What I can tell you is that if you were to buy a cell phone, and I know that sounds really expensive, but like, even get a burner phone, something so that they have a phone and they're more in control, these kids, of the phone. I can't rely on the exes. I can't do that. Um, you're showing so much progress. I also see that you finished and completed 2 courses. So I don't know if that's parenting courses, because I feel like I'm in a parenting course. Also, the courts wanted you to go to another course. I don't know if you just finished that, or like hourly had to do an hourly thing, but there's something in relation to this. So sorry. Within that, I don't want you to be upset because you have stride, and it shows that you have. Now, if you had a hiccup during the core process, that's normal for an addict to become clean and then relapse. It's part of becoming clean. It's a disorder, and within that, not everybody sees that, but where you are, they do. So I just want you to know that you do have a lot of younger souls on this side that are like siblings. You have a lot of sibling feelings around you. Um, your exes with keeping your kids away, they're going to try their hardest and do whatever they can. Your kids can never hate you. Let me tell you something. With me reading for years, I have read some nasty, nasty mothers. Um, Fathers is a whole different game, and I don't mean to judge any man whatsoever, but a mom could do the most horrific thing to their child. I mean, horrific. And that kid will. Sorry, that just scared the shit out of me. I have something on this side here, and then I looked at the mic with this, and it looked like a face. Sorry. Um, a horrific, they could do the most horrific thing to their child, and that kid will come back and love them and get right into it. Yes, they will be highly damaged, but they will still cling on to their mom no matter what. You are not going to lose your kids mentally. Physically, they're slipping away from your fingers right now because you don't have them in you, right? Are you still in the process with the courts of going back and forth and of visitation, like in a meeting area? Steph, what does it smell like? What do they smell like? Because they don't feel evil to me, just so you know that. I'm seeing them through case for 1 hour every 2 weeks. Have you been going consistently? Crystal Merman, I don't remember saying your name, but I do want to acknowledge with you that Oh shit, where'd you go? This is hold on. Hold on. I need to know the smells, guys. If you have a smell, I need to know the smell. Hold on. I'm trying to find what I was reading to begin with. Bear with me, guys. Um, somebody said I tried to call their name, and I don't remember, but um, something did come to me, so I wanted to read it in that way. Thank you so much that, but she keeps accusing me of sleeping with her. Jeff, you're not sleeping with her. You're not sleeping with her. Um, there's things publicly I don't want to really say. You have never even crossed that line at all. You have never even crossed that line. So I want to make that very, very clear. Has there been inappropriate talk? Yeah. Um, but you got it. You have to put in the effort if you want to. If you don't, cut ties. You got to cut ties. You're both too young for this shit. And with family, you know, I feel for you. I do, and I feel for you. I feel for your wife. Okay, so Crystal, there we are. Any chance court for my grandson in 2 weeks will go my way. Um, so what they'll do is they'll show me two tables, and one is you, the other one is that parent or that caseworker or whatever it may be. And I feel like they're very nasty. Something's corrupt a little bit. Um, I just heard July birthday, that's the anniversary, something significant with July. I'm not worried about it. I want to make sure I get that out in the open because it is important. And then with the love scan, there is there is somebody coming in through you, but you're playing. So sorry. I also heard the name Joe or Joey. I just want you to hold that, whether it's with the immediate family or somebody even now could be a friend. I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure I hear that name in general. But that is important for you. But there is somebody that I'm like, okay, I can do this. I got this. I'm back in the game, baby. I'm back in the game. Yes, Dietra. Yes, that was the aneurysm. You asked about her. Yes. It smells kind of like glue. Sometimes it's strong. Sometimes okay. Um, it smells like glue. There's an Eric. There's an Eric. 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 Um, I do want to acknowledge that the smell of glue made me hear Eric. It is a younger soul. Um, you're gonna make me go into an investigation. Something's going on. It is an Eric or Derek. Sorry, sometimes shit sounds the same when it's like a name rhymes, and I apologize. Eric, Derek. Just think about those two names, but not your home, like not in your like. I didn't live in your home. This is more so somebody that lived around the area that passed from an overdose. And you're wondering probably like, what the hell's the glue? The glue is a type of drug that you're smelling. That's it's so your symbol for this type of drug would be amphetamine. Um, so I do need to acknowledge that. So if you want to connect with him or have him go, please open up all your windows, including doors, and look up Saint Anthony. Saint Anthony prayer, any prayer you like that is choosing to yourself of what you feel, get smudge and go around the entire house. I mean, every inch of the wall to the ceiling. I mean, you got to get up in every crack and corner to do that. And if you want him to stay and see what he wants, you just communicate with him by paper. Paper. He's trying to take over my language. You- Hey, Dana. Hey, Bailey said I had custody of my kids almost their whole life. All of a sudden, gets the wound again and gives my kids to these dads. Now I'm always there with my kids and they're with dads. Why are their dads holding my kids over my head to make it sick to my stomach? Let's just say I have fought for my kid the same way. If you saged your house, you need to try the salt method. Try salt. If not, you need somebody like myself to get them out. Actually, Charlene, that was on here. There's multiple people that have been on here that I've gotten spirits out of their homes. Um, I do want to get you're not at all. You don't have to be sorry. You're okay, love. Um, hey, Crystal. The problem is this is always up my fucking ass. So I stopped smoking Newports years ago because my son's asthmatic, but this is always in my hand. Sorry, Bailey. Baby. So, with that, they like to. It's more of a ha ha look at me, and those are the type of men that you fall for at that time. Kim, you asked about your brother showing at your wedding. Absolutely. I actually feel him down the aisle. I do see his photo, and it's kind of hidden, like within, as you're holding something. So it could be a flowers, it could be hidden in the flowers. There's something connecting me to you as I'm walking down the aisle. I do not want to dismiss nor let that go. Besides the normal, like, picture frame of me or a chair left, there's more to it. Um, so hold that for me. And you have been thinking about a special song. Sorry, I did want to mention that. Like for him. Um, so Bailey, going back and forth, it was very difficult, and he tried to use everything possible. He couldn't. I My brother had the addiction. I didn't. But he uses my son as a pawn. My son's 13 and grew up like, not dealing with this shit anymore, Dad. Not dealing with this. And it's difficult. However, you know, they're watching you strive and you feel like they don't know you at all, but that's far from the truth. They do know you. They do know that you show up. They do know that you drive, and your gas, the amount of gas, how expensive everything is and how high everything is, you still get there in time. And I know you're so sick. I can tell you that I have more leeway with this court date, okay? I know how sick you can be with a court date. Trust me. I'm like a fanatic where my husband's like, calm down. You have nothing to be worried about. Um, I need to be there. Your advocate for you. You have nothing to worry about. You really have been following every step of the protocol to make sure that those kids are back in my care. Now, it might not happen overnight, but I can tell you Good night, love. I'll see you guys on Friday, okay? I can tell you that this court date is nerve wracking because things are being said. However, you have so much proof of what you have been, how much you have accomplished in such a short amount of time. Such a short amount of time. When they were with you, nothing, you didn't have the house burned down. They came first. They came first. I have really went into horrific situation with loved ones, and I would call you out for it. I'm not seeing any of that. I'm really not, and that's the to me a fantastic thing. And I know you're so sick over it, but this court date gives you more leeway. It gives you much more leeway. So just hold that faith for me. Hold that faith, and you better be a vibe driver. So hit like and follow on GoodVibes Cosentino because you need to know. I need to know what's going on with you. Okay. Somebody answered. I have a pendant with his birthstone, and I'm putting it in the bouquet. Thank you. It means the world to me. Um, it means the world to me that he knows that he's there. Kim, absolutely, and thank you for doing that. Um, he wanted you to know. I was like, it's hidden. Normally, like it's like around, right? Like a photo or something. That no. This was hidden, and I knew it was indirectly towards me with the wedding with the bouquet. So there you go, my love, and thank you for that. I did that with my brothers, but I had a photo wrapped around my bouquet, and a lot of people do that. It's just a difficult day because they should be standing with the groomsmen, and he is, and he's proud of it. He's flashing. He goes, I'm Johnny Travolta here, like he's ready to go, and that's his attitude and his the way he talks, like he's so confident in his dance moves and just who he is as an individual. I feel good, sissy. I feel good. He calls you sissy like my brother called me sissy. Um, so I do thank you. I want to thank everybody so much tonight for coming on. I know it was a little wonky at first, but we are getting the hang of all of this, so it's important to me. Um, Girl, Bay, you are so welcome. If remember, guys, if you're new, hit like and follow. That way you get notifications every time I come on. That's go ahead and go look up goodvibesreadings.com. Go to YouTube, which is Good Vibes Readings. Go to Facebook, Good Vibes Cosentino. And then Good Vibes Cosentino Medium, you guys will see that we have a private group that's received all validations from everybody I've ever read so far, and photos and anything that came up in lives to actual sessions. So enjoy. Welcome to the family. Thank you guys. I'll see you Friday. Remember, it's no donations, only love, as it's been saying it on the screen the entire time, which is pretty, awesome because I'm new to this technology. I'm used to just what on the phone. So this is cool and I'm really digging it. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful week and I'll see you Friday. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. And remember, one breath at a time, one day at a time. We're all going through some crazy shit, and including myself. And we got to be there for each other. And that's why we're family. I understand. We all understand each other. That's why we are all here. And half of us don't even know why we got in this group somehow or how we got here. You got here because you need to be here. Your loved ones placed you here, and that's how it is. And I don't use the I talk to the dead because that's final. So if you don't know me, I will never say that. I say talk to loved ones because death is final and it's not final. So much love to you guys.